Alright. And we're live. This is WordsPerGameLive. Today we're gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we're gonna be grinding the online multiplayer. I'm Dotsa. My co-host would normally be here, but he's taking the dog out. So yeah, let's just get into it. I haven't played this game in a while, so I might I might suck, but hopefully everything's good. I'm just gonna get into a lobby.
What a way to start a stream. So
and
dynamic.
This is Komodo. It's okay. It means that we get a lot more verisimilitude.
Let's see, if this was a non-live content, we wouldn't be held to the whim of our dog's bladder.
Yeah, we're on a schedule. I should do an audio test. I remember last time I played the game, the audio was too loud for the game, or maybe just Monster Hunter is just really loud.
Two pink-hairs. Oh, actually, they're like the they're not actually identical.
Are they not?
It looks like a big sister, little sister situation.
Does the lobby look hard?
Yeah. I mean, you have some people who are already over 10k.
Oh.
The two sisters that I talked about is like 10k and 16k.
Oh my gosh, Cheeseland! I hate this stage.
So do you think it's better if you just do the solo instead
mirrored.
of like we duo or whatever?
Hmm?
Because we could do split screen, right?
No, I don't think that's good.
Alright, so then this is your grand quest to 10k,
Yeah.
and my grand quest to endure backseating while you hit 10k.
Yeah, I don't know about the concept of this because it's kind of like watching me grind a game. I'm assuming we could do something like going in the other direction if you ever played if you ever want to grind like, I don't know. Oh wow, that guy got messed up.
I mean, this is a good start.
Like Runeterra or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess full disclosure, we're kind of testing a concept out where
Oh no.
I'm more of the professional spectator, and
I mean, it wouldn't make
like the main
sense to switch
gameplay
off for this
person.
game because it's online matchmaking and you're not.
You
Like-
run into a lot of weird issues when you're trying out the concept of a duo stream, because like we're thinking about what were some evergreen titles we could play, right? And one of them, what we were thinking was like TFT, but
The auto brawler
it's
from
kind of
Riot.
annoying to switch off in a duo streaming situation, because it's like, all right, we can't just both play on one account, because I'm pretty sure that's bannable, because that's
Yeah.
like someone else playing on your account and they don't like that. But then switching back and forth between TFT accounts also sounds like a bad time. Ooh. Is mirrored 200cc?
Nah, it's 150.
Okay.
This map is notorious for having a lot of lightnings.
Really? Is it just
Yeah.
like more... Is that like superstition, or is that actually a thing?
I didn't verify the information, but that's what a viewer told me when I streamed on Twitch.
Okay. But yeah. No, because, I don't know. And you run into that kind of thing with other things too. I don't know. It felt like during the Mario stream, things would have gone a lot smoother if like Thoughtsa was playing for the most part and like it just offered a color commentary. And naturally, I think that's where my disposition lies anyway. Like, I like playing, but it's also like, to be fair, I have like years of experience being a professional spectator as a little brother.
Oh, nice. First place.
Sitting in the player 2 spot on the couch,
Right.
watching Skyrim and Fallout and all that stuff, and then I got sloppy seconds on the games after you're done with them.
We don't have to put it like that.
The leftovers. But yeah.
I feel like such a tryhard. Waluigi Wiggler is supposed to be one of the best compositions that you could ever do.
I still think that the Waluigi hat with the backwards L is the best visual gag Nintendo has ever made. Because Wario's the backwards L, Waluigi is just like it's like a Tetris piece.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Oh my god.
But like in general, going back to what you were saying earlier, it does feel like a lot of games are kind of hostile towards switching off, because there's so many games aren't based around like chilling. They're based around like ranking up. Like this would never work for like 2 people for like a league. Unless you were really comfortable with just watching me one-trick Malzahar over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds really painful, doesn't it?
at that point, it's like, why not just play together? But then it's like,
That's
you're
like
ruining the sanctity of the idea of a duo stream.
Yeah, and also it's basically a different type of content altogether. So I think League in particular, or very grindy games,
Yeah.
are much better suited for one person.
We can maybe do that
Oh,
later, right? Like, maybe if, like, things work
Like
out
try
well.
it out, you mean?
No, like, if things
Oh,
work
do
out
a
well and
stream.
we have a decent following, then I don't think it's that big a deal if, like, sometimes we both stream and we both show our perspectives while playing something like League.
Maybe.
But- That's kind of not what we wanted this to be, right?
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to try. At the same time, isn't this getting away from? Because the base idea was that we were replicating the experience of us kind of hanging out, right? Which is a lot of like just me chilling and watching while you're playing like a couple of single player games that I'm also interested in. Maybe sometimes I'd like play a bit while like you're away or something.
I mean,
But like
maybe this game
I
would be
wouldn't
good
watch
for
you.
that.
Would I watch you play Mario Kart for hours? I don't.
No,
think
it's
so.
not. It's not the watching.
Yeah.
It's the talking.
Because, okay, the idea I had in my head was like, when you played Death Stranding, right? Which is also a game I was interested in, but I kind of didn't really want to play. I just basically watched you play the whole thing. And I did the same thing for when you played Kingdom Hearts 3. I suffered. And I just watched all of that game, even though I was having a decidedly bad time.
I think what we're testing here is kind of like it's evergreen content, right? Because if this does work, then we could just. And also, this is a high difficulty game.
Yeah.
To stream with like 2 people because one, the content's really repetitive. There's only so many things you could say about Mario Kart.
Oh my
God.
goodness. Looks like it's gonna be a
Aside from
long
just
road
that.
to 10k.
A lot of matches. You're not playing because it's ranked, right? So
Well, it's not because it's ranked. That sounds like that's kind of like a diss. It's because
no,
You're playing
because
on one account.
only one person plays at a time. That's what I mean. It doesn't make sense for 2 people to switch off.
we
for-
could do the duo split screen, but I think at the same time, I'm not that great at playing and
Oh, I should
talking at
just
the
use
same time.
everything.
I think I would be able to do it with Mario Kart, but this is supposed to be more of a test anyway, of whether this format is engaging, where primarily you're the one playing and I'm the one offering. Like,
If you want to do that with Mario Kart, you need to get better at Mario Kart. You're not at the level where I think you can multitask while playing and talking.
maybe we should put a moratorium on the whole nagging.
Sure, sure.
But I don't know if that's. I don't even know if that matters because.
Because you would just get matched at your rating anyways, right?
Yeah.
And then you could just gradually go up from that
Well-
point. Alright, that's fair.
Honestly, you just put in more hours than me as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're playing solo more.
I know life this game. I played it by myself.
Ooh, Rainbow Road. Or
I
random.
played this game by myself a lot.
I feel weird about Thwomps now.
Mm.
And like, what were the other ones? The ones that you kill and then it becomes a tower. They're not Thwomps. They're the ones that look like rectangles.
You kill
They fall-
them?
They fall on you.
Oh, the...
Womps? Are they called Womps?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, Mario 64 had more dialogue than I remembered.
Is it Doge under the...
Yeah, she's like pulling at the wires.
Oh my gosh.
She's strangling herself.
Oh no, help her.
Come on, don't do that to the wires, bro.
It's getting pulled more. Is she angry? She wants to say like that? Dude, that guy threw his shell backwards. I can't hate him for it, that's what I do.
Yeah, but I don't know. The little bits of dialogue. They're sticking in my head for some reason.
What?
Like the womp or whatever was like, oh, well, where you do all your work. I'm not gonna labor for you anymore.
Oh yeah.
The implications of that are so odd.
Yeah,
It felt so weird that after you defeat him,
that's what he says.
the tower gets created right there.
Oh.
And it's like, was he like a construction worker? Was he built into the firmament? Was he like a security guard? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh no.
He said, I'm tired of working for you. I thought he was just a Bowser minion. But that implies that he was working for, like, Peach? Unless
Yeah.
he's confused about what you are. Oh my god.
Sorry.
You can't even actively listen and get
No, I'm
first at the
listening.
same time.
No, I did last time.
And get first at the first time was what I was gonna say.
Oh. I didn't even know it was possible.
Yeah. Is Star slightly slower than a mushroom?
I don't know. I think so.
But yeah, I don't know. That one beat from the Mario playthrough is something like stuck in my head. It's like,
I
are
hope there's,
we
like,
the baddies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't have these
we
thoughts at the
probably
time because
were.
I was just trying to focus on killing the womp.
I wonder why they focus so much on saying like everyone's stuck in the walls. I found a oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's very
terrible.
Telltale Heart, right?
Yeah.
Not the paintings, but the walls. That can't be a translation error, right? Because the word for wall and
lost.
painting, that's not like a simple error. Ooh, -10.
I'm still up for the session.
Okay. Also, we were having a conversation on being filthy meta slaves before, basically, but here you are playing Waluigi on a Wiggler, which is, I'm pretty sure, something you looked up.
I was playing Rosalina before. I was playing like dumb stuff, and then I had like a viewer stop by and be like, "Why are you playing it that way? Waluigi's actually the best." I was like, "Yeah, I'll just try it."
I see.
I never switched off.
Cave to the masses.
After I did it once, it just felt like natural to do again. But maybe I should just go for the light ones because I can't do 200cc on this dumb Wiggler.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the, oh, only one of them's here now. KWJC. The other one left.
Aww.
The other one was, 10k. She's the 15k one.
So do you know how the, I guess you could talk about one thing.
What? The weight classes and stuff?
Nah. Look at all these Wigglers, sir. The way the ranking system works in this game, do you know?
No, you should explain it.
So you know how, like, you're basically fixating on the values like 10k or whatever, right?
Sure.
So this game does use like a matchmaking system, like I think it's MMR or Glicko.
Okay.
And it's so like your opponents are accurately gauged, right?
As
and
relative skill level?
Yeah, so like the amount of points you gain are dependent on like the people in your lobby. Like
Sure.
I'll get more points if I beat a lobby full of 10k people versus like if I enter a lobby and there's only like rank 1000 people.
Right.
Right, like in a regular
Will you
game.
lose a lot more as well?
I'll lose a lot more too.
Yeah.
But
Is that part of what you meant by you need to get better if you wanted to try that? It's not just the speaking thing? What was that, like 5k or something?
no. Yes. You're pretty good.
Yeah. Oof. Nothing more satisfying than seeing a shell hit.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for him actually.
You know, the graphical... Sorry, you should finish your point. I was gonna...
But the MMR, the number basically caps at a certain point.
Okay.
And the amount of points you gain is essentially flat. Based off of only raw placement after you cross a certain threshold.
That guy still has a red shell.
Which is really interesting.
You mean, what's the cap? Like, at a certain point, you gain the same amount whether they're
Yeah,
higher
like
or
it
lower,
becomes
right?
like you always gain 25 if you're first place. You always gain like X amount of points if you're a different place.
Because at that point, they're like, you're all basically the same.
No, yeah, basically.
But that's what the system's declaring, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
What? Backwards?
That was a huge delay.
That wasn't that bad.
That's a smart place to put a banana peel for maximizing value, though.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how the system works essentially.
Ooh.
So if you get good enough at a certain point, you can just kind of farm lobbies.
Right.
It's less precise as a measurement.
Okay.
But the
Do you know what
numbers,
the cutoff is?
it was like I think. Wow,
Wow, that's 10th twice. Maybe you're the one who can't play and talk at the same time.
It's okay, I'll get better.
But
But it was
stretch to deflect.
I think it was like around 10k. No, it was like some weird number, 12k maybe.
Okay, so 10k isn't the cutoff.
No, 10k is just sounds really good, which is why I chose it. But basically, at a certain point, like the numbers are equivalently impressive. Like at above 10k is like always above 10k.
Right.
Like 10k, 20k, 30k. Like
20K. Oh
you
my
start
God.
fixating on the 10k chunks,
Sure.
right? And then it maxes out at 99,999.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That sounds like it'd take a hot minute.
That'll take a lot of racing. That's a long road.
Oh, the super high MMR person left.
Oh.
Come on, let's see that crown, huh?
But one thing it does really well is your MMR though is considered the same even though your points values are fluctuating.
Okay.
So matchmaking is still very fast. So I think a person with like 30k points is treated the same for matchmaking as like a person with the cutoff point, like let's say 12k.
12K or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Which is
That
cool.
makes sense.
Because then you have like this new system of just building up points.
It puts a lower bound on the tier of matches, but
No, it just
Game
increases
time, so.
variability a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
you might just be.
But that's like the lower bound, probably, if they can find all people above 12K.
Yeah, like I played Tribes Ascend a long time ago.
What is that game?
Tribes Ascend is kind of like this shooter game where you just the gimmick is you can kind of like surf on the ground and build up momentum. It was just like a shooter game.
Okay.
It was like a really big teams that verse each other, right?
Uh-huh.
And the way that matchmaking worked in that game was at the very beginning you're put into like this noob lobby.
Sure.
And then after you cross like a certain EXP level threshold, you get put into the big boy lobbies.
Okay.
But and then like the games immediately get a lot harder because you start going against players that have everything unlocked and stuff. Like they have like all weapons. They've been playing for like 500 games or something. I've played like 20.
Was Tribes Ascend a big game?
No, it died. It was mismanaged. But anyways. Oh no. I found it really violent to get put into big boy lobbies when, like, before I was just kind of crushing every time,
Because
right?
you didn't even have all the stuff unlocked.
Yeah. This is almost the inverse of that, the way the matchmaking system works. Where you get, like, the lobbies cap out, so they never get harder. Or they don't.
You managed to get a boost off that guy, even though he had 3 shells.
Nice.
And he's clearly trying to collide with you to hit you.
Yeah, people get mean.
How come you're not putting that behind you for best practices?
I should be. I was thinking of throwing it.
Okay. Even if you're thinking of throwing it.
No, you're right. It was incorrect play. But yeah, I kind of really like this matchmaking system because you never have to wait to get into a game.
Yeah.
Although,
Maybe it should work like that in general. Like as you pass certain thresholds, it establishes new lower bands for you.
yeah, instead of being super mega exacta mode.
Yeah. And then like, you know, as you pass those thresholds, you can still get variability within those bands.
Yeah, I think it's fun to sometimes get carried or sometimes to be the biggest
Yeah.
person in the lobby.
I'm not in favor of like having lobbies where everyone's of equal skill all the time. I think it kind of flattens the experience a bit.
Yeah. But that's more of an issue for like mega competitive games. Like this isn't even like there's no esports league for Mario Kart.
Why not, man? It's a pretty good game.
No, it's a good game.
Why is it so pretty? How do they?
I'll tell you, it's really hard to stream this game because too many colors are changing.
Yeah.
Hopefully it looks good.
Probably does. Oh wait, it's still blacked out.
Because the screen blacked
Oh,
out.
okay. I'm silly. Man, you're not getting the crown, man.
Second place is fine. I'm completely happy with that.
Miami mom says this is my last game. Good night.
Nice.
Overdose says go easy on me.
Oh, people really like Excite Bike for some reason.
I hate that stage. It's so boring. I like Yoshi.
Because it looks like a Yoshi.
Yes.
Because you're familiar with it.
It's thematically beautiful. They should have more stages shaped like objects.
This game is such a good matchmaking system. I wish more games had a good one like this. Where you
And
can
it's
just kinda grind
Nintendo
it.
too. This is the
Yeah.
best system Nintendo's ever made.
Mhm.
It's relatively painless.
It's like why I don't care if I'm versus. It's like the matchmaking bans are fine. There's like goals that aren't like arbitrary. Like I think that's something that's kind of bad about League, like silver, gold, plat. I prefer the super high precision, just numerical.
It
judge-
hides the lag spikes and stuff enough where you don't really notice it too,
Oh, I messed up.
right? Like in Smash,
So-
it matters a lot more.
I mean,
It's
you
harder
don't
to
you
mask.
don't need to be as precise in this game,
Yeah.
so that helps a lot.
You
Oh,
can
that
go
guy-
between the dirt splotches, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Like
Just-
between that and the edge of the map, I mean.
No, I know. Man, this mirrored map is actually throwing me off.
Yeah.
No.
Oof.
No, there's something. It's pure. It's simple. I miss when League was also numbers, but I understand why they took it out.
You know how we have a buddy who works in subs?
Subs?
Yeah.
Oh, submarines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd be really good at that too.
What?
Because you're showing how suboptimal you can be.
Oh, nice. That was really cool.
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh. This don't
I like-
smell like 10k gameplay right here.
what do you think I'm doing wrong? I'm doing a lot of things. It's fine. This is close enough. I'm getting hit by stuff. It's not my fault. Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. I'm too greedy about items. That's.
It's better to be safe than anything. That's what this game has taught me. Pick up your coins, keep your head down, keep something behind you so you don't get messed up.
Oh my gosh.
How the hell was
first.
that guy first? There are clearly two people ahead of me.
It's like it locks on. Oh, that guy had a mushroom.
At the moment of throwing, or if you go behind second or...
There's a moment where it locks on.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. That was bad.
I agree. Ooh. Second time. Is this final lap?
Yeah, I missed the item too.
Oh.
I'm gonna just hope for
Oh.
12.
Last place? No, 8th.
Do I lose points for that? I'm gonna try on AC.
Alrighty. That was the difference.
Oh my gosh, it's taking so much longer.
That
How
was
much
the
I
deciding
get?
factor. I think you got 0, but I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, let's talk about MMR.
I thought you already did.
I want to talk about another part.
What about it? You mean about this game or in general?
I have a game in mind.
Alright, think about it while I go to the use the restroom.
Alright, fine. Oh, it might take a lot longer to get 10k than I thought. It's actually kind of hard to talk while playing at the same time. Let's go. I had the same issue when I was I streamed chess by myself, and something that's like fundamentally unengaging content a little bit because there's no flashy animations like this game. But and also I was doing it without cam, so you're literally just staring at a chessboard for like hours. I did get one viewer that liked me, but that game is really hard to talk while playing at the same time. I made so many misplays. But I guess it's a skill you have to learn. Do I have water? Oh, I do. You can't eat that.
Why?
You can't eat that. It's salty. It's loud.
That's a handful right now.
That sound is probably super loud. Or we already discussed it. You don't. Oh my gosh.
Hey man. Is Waluigi wearing overalls or is that more of a tracksuit?
How about you finish eating first?
When are you gonna talk about MMR?
Oh yeah. I don't. You should have. That's an anti-canon. Don't do it in the future. How do you feel about Runeterra's matchmaking system?
What's there to say about it? Doesn't it just match you with players?
Yeah, but specifically in the context of what's their arena thing called? Expeditions.
Yep. I think they match you with players of a similar skill level.
Yeah, there's actually MMR in it, right? How do you feel? Oh, they keep taking it. How do you feel about that? Do you like it? I saw like a Reddit comment on it today where someone was like defending the practice, being like, oh, you just want to crush noobs or something? But I feel like that's kind of ignoring the fact that the way that expeditions and arenas work is they kind of have their own MMR baked into it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because my MMR was too high or too low. But either way, it was a pretty bad sign for the game. But so the last, I think it's 12 total. No, it's 7, right?
Yeah.
For my last game, the last 2 times I did expedition, the queue was taking too long, so it assigned me a bot.
You're actually hitting the.
I was like excited, you know. It's like, alright, it's the last game. You only get 1 chance.
Oh my gosh.
I've cultivated this deck. I think I could do this.
How did you know it was a bot?
Oh, because they're labeled bot.
Oh, and did they do the thing where they played instantly?
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of lame. That's super lame. What the hell?
Twice in a row. I mean, I was playing at degenerate hours, but still.
I don't think you should ever get a bot for the last one. Maybe they're having like issues with players or something.
It was pretty early into the Targon expansion.
It was. So that's when like players should be at their peak.
So I figured. But like,
Hey, watch this.
the issue is exacerbated by their
Do you see
choice.
that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Pro.
Oh my god.
That was almost pro play.
The issue is exacerbated by the fact that they put a hard limit on how many expeditions most people will do. Oh, you got first.
Yeah. Like banana play.
I kind of want you more of that Chongus. Oh well. Because you get 1 free one a week.
1 free arena run.
Yeah.
Expedition.
If you play 3 within that week, you start getting unlimited. But the other 2, you have to put in your own resources.
That's such a weird system. I honestly don't understand why they do it that way.
It's a lot more elegant, I think, in
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, where you just know that, okay, if I keep hitting 7 wins at least, I'll make enough to do another one.
Yeah, because that one went up to 12. Expeditions only go up to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you have to be 6 or 7 to fund another one.
Yeah, I think it was 7. It
Yeah.
was 7, the magic number. 6, you could potentially get 150 gold to get your next run.
It's not 150 gold for... No, I was talking about in Runeterra.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know. And then, like, when you have unlimited, it's nice because then you could just try a lot of shit, figure out what's strong, or you could just try gimmicky stuff too.
Yeah, but your
But-
skin's not in the game anymore.
Yeah.
Like, your incentives are misaligned.
Yeah.
You know what you're actually incentivized to do? Throw every game to lower your MMR for the next 2 that are actually gonna matter.
That's true.
Like, you should actually be playing the most gimmicky stuff possible and throwing, but not making it super obvious to the system that you're just actually throwing games.
Maybe they...
So you make more resources.
Maybe they weigh your MMR less for those ones.
There's no advantage to having higher MMR besides harder games and if you actually like the competition for it.
Yeah.
But if you're
I
like...
don't want to crush noobs, but I think if it was just like totally random, or I think Hearthstone has rank for their arena as well, up to a certain point. But mostly you're just playing people who have the same win-loss ratio to you.
I
And
think
they do that for Runeterra as well, but like
Oh.
there's like certain thresholds in the arena where you add cards to your deck and stuff, right? In the
Sure.
expedition. And I think that makes it even harder to fight people who are around the same amount of wins as you. Because oh no.
Why?
Like, say in Hearthstone, if it was taking too long, you don't have to fight. If you're at like 8 wins, if it's taking too long, they can put you against someone who has 6 wins or 9 wins.
It's like 2 losses, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Because-
think that was the system.
because the decks are static. After you make it in the very beginning, they don't change. But Runeterra, you want to always have someone who's at the same amount of deck level as you,
Yeah.
because like if they just have 2 more heroes on you, that's bullshit.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that does make matchmaking even worse, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so it dilutes the pool even further of the available players, of your MMR bracket, of your amount of win-loss, of your like deck building level. I think.
Oh, you're right.
I think the deck bidding happens only if you only add cards after you hit certain win thresholds. But I think as you lose, you get opportunities to reroll cards.
What you do?
I think. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. I don't know exactly how it
It's
works.
not a really pure system, is it? They add a lot of like.
I wish I knew
complexity on
exactly so I could talk about it more confidently. What I can say confidently is that thing I said earlier, where the last 2 expeditions I got to 7 wins. I played against a bot for the last game and I felt terrible.
That sucks. That really sucks. Because
It's like, I don't know.
Even getting to 7 wins is such a giant time commitment.
A lot of people like Constructed, and I can see the appeal of Constructed, but to be frank, I always love the egalitarian, totally like roguelike-y nature of limited formats. That's all I care about for most part in card games. If you gave me a really good card game that was built for the ground up with limited in mind and only limited, like drafting formats, I'd play only that.
Yeah, if there was the equivalent of a competitive ladder, but for draft ladder.
I thought that's what Artifact was gonna be, but
Yeah.
you know, because it's like you draft heroes and shit and stuff, but you know how it is.
Do you like expeditions? I feel like they get really samey.
They're okay.
Or I would assume I haven't really played them. Wouldn't they get really samey because you're not picking like individual cards, but you're picking like sequences of 3, so the variability is a lot lower.
I don't. It's weird. Like because of that, you can like. It's at once easier and harder to force archetypes. It feels like because. Let's say you pick a bunch of ephemeral cards. I'm pretty sure they weigh it so you get more packs of ephemeral synergy cards. Definitely of the same faction, obviously. That's the easiest.
Oh, it's so impure.
But like then like you'd want good rolls on those ephemeral cards. Like cause some of the ones that are of that synergy are a lot better.
Oh, I see.
But it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier to end up with a deck that's not terrible. Because those pods of 3 are usually like at least self-synergistic with each other.
Yeah.
And it creates a connection in your head for new players. Like, oh, these 3 cards probably work well together if I play them together. So it's a good for teaching.
That's true. But it feels kind of simple. Like you just match similar cards with similar cards.
That's not all you do, but like...
Sorry, I'm oversimplifying, but yeah.
Because there are like cards that work well with each other that aren't off the same pod, obviously. Like... I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping Runeterra could keep my interest, but that hasn't been the case so far. I still have like a vague hope in Artifact 2.0, but I have a feeling that's not gonna go very well.
Honestly, if you want a card game, I just feel like it's gonna be you have to do it the hard way.
Well, make one?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make one yourself. That's actually interesting. Or like, the other alternative ways have ideas that are engaging or interesting enough so that other people want to pick them up and use them.
Oh boy.
Oh, he did it.
That was really well.
Yeah, that was... Damn, that was evil. It would have been better if he got me at the curve. That completely messes me up.
Oh, am I leaning too far back? Oh, maybe. Oh, we're both wearing grayish colors today.
Nice.
I think this is like my favorite like game in terms of aesthetics that Nintendo has ever released.
Yeah, they did it. This game originally came out for the...
It is so shiny. This is what Sunshine looked like in my mind. Do you know what I mean?
Like the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
I don't understand how it can look this good. And it's not like, you know, I think they went too far with Odyssey in terms of super realistic textures and stuff. This is cartoony enough and functional in some ways, but oh no. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, third is fine.
Okay.
No, but this game looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
It also has like a lot of depth that's really surprising.
Oh,
You
the
know-
overalls.
That guy's using a freaking Wiimote controller. You know what the weird thing is about this game? When you first start playing it, they have the training wheel mode on.
Oh, the little antenna.
Yeah, it's like all I didn't know. So I was introducing someone else to the game, and I realized that the antenna thing was on for them, and I had to like turn it off for them. And then
Why you turn it off for them?
because they wanted to play. They were like, my turns are being weird.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, it's because it's not letting you fall off the edge. Excuse me. Yeah, and
Yeah.
anyways, they started falling off the edge a lot after that.
I mean, it makes sense why they leave that on by default. Like you want the training bars when you're bowling for the first time too, I think.
Yeah. And there's a detriment to using it in that you don't get tier 3 boost. So
Oh, for drifting.
yeah, there's actually a detriment to having it on. So it's good. So you can introduce them to play. I think the reason that it's really important that it's on by default is because I think a lot of the maps are actually kind of hard in this game, in that they require you to drift properly. A lot
Yeah.
of the newer Rainbow roads,
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't do that without drifting.
so you actually need to drift. for some
unless
roads.
you just break completely.
Mhm.
Do you know what number you started on today? Or
Well,
MMR?
7th, I mean, it'll be in the VOD. Why do you think I should have listened to the title or something?
Maybe not in the title. I was just curious.
I think my point gain was at like, I forgot what the rate was. Oh no.
That might have been better.
Nah,
Is
it's
the
supposed to
flying
be.
always better?
I think so.
So this game you chose with in mind of like one of the worst games possible for your dual experience to see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's been okay so far, but
But we've been talking about the game itself.
It has
Imagine
been like 30
if
minutes.
imagine if it was like the third day we were playing this game.
Well, most of the conversation time I think was stuck up on things that weren't this game.
It's true. That's true. I mean, it pivoted from what MMR stuff to talking about other things.
Yeah,
And-
Terra.
And of course, there's no there's no chat right now.
Yeah.
So I think typically it's really easy to. I can't do the thing. No, I can.
Are we gonna do? I guess do we not talk about administrative stuff on stream? I guess
Like what?
like plans. Or like
I mean, you
things we
can.
might do.
We're in this for. It's like a road trip.
Is the idea that we're gonna maybe switch to Twitch after today?
I don't know.
Like, that was what I was gonna ask.
Oh.
I don't know if that's okay.
Can't believe I didn't fall there. Maybe. We could keep trying it too. I think the biggest issue was thumbnails. Anyways.
We'll see how much of a difference that makes maybe after a couple of days if that
Yeah.
doesn't work out.
I really don't want to do a reaction face.
Wait, did you still want to? I mean, you can try it once to see how it helps. What?
That's my second blue shell, man. It's okay. Sometimes they're cursed. I mean, part of the game is just not. Not
Just
getting
the
hit
little
by blue
details,
shells.
like all of the dirty trails that people are leaving behind in that one area back there.
Mhm. I'm fine with second. Please let me get second.
You got it.
Alright. I should have been looking in front of me in case he threw something backwards.
Why do you do that? That's
I
such a
do
BM
that.
move.
I do it. It's about tilting them for the next game.
Oh my god.
Hey man, I play to win. That's why I have my dumb wiggler.
I mean, I could browse to see if there's stuff to talk about as well, but
Yeah. It's harder because you're on cam, so it's like if you're on your phone,
Sunshine.
it always looks bad.
yeah, Sunshine just looked visually a lot less impressive than I remembered.
It's probably because of the emulation too.
Yeah.
One of the topics I had was for the earlier thing we did today was the
Something about emulators, right?
yeah, it's like a post about Dolphin, their update, and obviously people don't react to the article content, they just react to the word dolphin, and
Yeah.
then They're talking about how it's such a great emulator. I remember when it was so buggy, but it's probably a good opportunity to try out some of the games you haven't really tried in a while.
Galaxy 2, that kind of thing.
Oh, we could play Galaxy 2 on an emulator.
Yeah.
I mean, legally. Completely normally. But, yeah. How would it work with the touch controls? Mirror Sunshine Airport?
They probably have something built in.
What?
For
Oh,
touch
to deal with
controls.
it? Yeah. Oh yeah, also the types of stages in this game changes based off of your MMR level. You're not gonna get mirrored or 200cc if you're in the 1000 lobbies. You know you start at 1000 or like 1500.
That was pretty far back.
Yeah.
First place was a biker. I respect that.
Actually,
I only use bikes in this game.
so dangerous.
Are they supposed to fall off the edge?
They are, I forgot. It's mirrored, I'm scared.
Oh, actually, that's true. It might be different from mirrored.
No, it's the same. No, mirrored is the same. It's the same map.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. That was brutal.
Man,
That was so brutal. What a shell.
it's okay. I feel like this game teaches perseverance. You roll with the punches. You get hit. I don't blame anyone in this game. It's just so it goes.
So
Like
close.
today, me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna kill
Oh
you.
yeah, there's a new Ali Broche book I really wanted to check out. The hyperbole and a half person.
Oh, you should get it.
Yeah. I want a physical copy of that one though.
That's fine. Just get it.
I feel like Barnes & Noble is probably one of the least safe places in terms of like touching
Oh.
stuff.
I feel like hyperbole and a half is pretty good quarantine energy, anyways. You know. I'm just gonna use it. I don't want.
Lightning while you're flying.
Yeah. I don't know.
I might be talking too softly again.
It's fine. You have the secondary mic. We could check it in post.
Trev nasty.
Oh. It's kind of freeing not having to worry about editing or whatever.
Yeah. It's annoying that
The only thing you need to worry about is making sure your content is continuously engaging. That's the hard part.
a lot of games, like the most convenient way to play them seems to be like through less illicit means or more illicit means.
What? Like what?
I don't know.
Like emulating? Like older games?
Yeah, even with a lot of the stuff we owned, it's kind of like the technology is so dated. Like you can't even get a CRT anymore, or it's
You can
annoying.
get a CRT.
It's annoying to have a CRT around.
Yeah, I can agree with that. No, yes.
Okay.
Oh, those last few inches are so tense all the
I
time.
loved Double Dash because if you weren't in top 2, they'd play that song or top 3.
What?
Do, 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 do,
The sad song?
do, do, do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that.
I kind of missed that feature.
They just act sad.
It sounds so good too.
Hey, you think Double Dash holds up in your memory?
Oh boy, that'd be sad if it didn't hold up.
This game is a really good momentum to the drift. I remember Double Dash, you go like... You're just like constantly drifting on flat areas.
Yeah. You can't really do that in this one.
No. Oh, when are they gonna release Mario Kart 9, man?
When they release the Switch Plus.
You think there's gonna be like a Chinese ripoff of Mario Kart on PC?
Sure.
We need a good
Kart
Kart
Rider
game.
didn't look that great.
No. I mean, it was a port of a really old game.
Oh, it wasn't like Kart Rider 2. It was the old one.
No, it was like, you know how Maple Story 2 came out?
Uh-huh.
That was also like already out for ages in Korea and already bombed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the same thing.
Next song, How the Mighty Have Fallen.
You know why Waluigi's so good at mirrored?
No.
Because it means that his cap is the right side up.
I remember playing Maple Story for like the first time in a friend's house. Even then, it was like the right way to play, you know? When you first draw your character, you want like the double fours and
Oh,
boost your
yeah.
stats. And they made you roll for it. I think
Yeah.
at a certain point they just gave you perfect stats when you play.
Yeah, they did.
Because everyone just rolled for it anyway. But like, oh my gosh.
They did do that. Oh, you know there's no coins on this level?
Oh yeah?
This is the coins. Isn't that cute?
Yeah?
I like
there
it.
was some people clamoring for a new F-Zero game.
People always say, it's a kind of a meme.
Yeah.
That game moves really fast at a certain point.
I don't know why looking at Crash Bandicoot the game doesn't look appealing to me.
The
It
new
does and it doesn't. I don't know. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it's an old school game that's like out. I just wish it was cheaper, $60.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for a sale. I just feel like there's no way a platform is gonna have wild appeal.
No?
No.
You think it's more of a niche genre?
Platformers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Think about platformers are so much more frustrating than other genres. Like you mess up a jump, it's like
Oh. Wow.
like a Kart rider. It was from the script from one of the things you wrote. Messing up an input doesn't send you all the way back to the beginning of the stage, right?
Oh yeah.
Or for platformers, it's like do it again. It's like a person with a ruler hitting your hands. No. Do it better.
Piano forte.
Oh. I thought you might.
I kind of want to make more WordsPerGame stuff. Like, work on some scripts. I was planning on working that into my daily allotment.
Yeah, you could. Why not?
I think you're probably gonna be better at reading shit now too.
Reading? Oh,
For
because
scripts.
there's a shortcut here.
I never knew about that one.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard one to hit. You need to like drift right into it or it doesn't really work. Oh, I should use my mushrooms.
Lucky number 11.
I keep having like really low awareness of the track.
Yeah. I guess one thing we could talk about is we played some Dota 2 custom games recently.
Oh yeah, that was the thing we did.
A lot of Chinese games.
Yeah, in the top.
Like, you can tell that Dota Auto Chess ignited a lot of
You
dreams.
should explain that.
Oh, so
No one knows what Dota chess is.
Dota Auto Chess was like the game that sparked off the whole quote unquote. I guess they're
Auto
calling it
battler?
Auto Battlers now. Yeah, they used to
Yeah.
call it Auto Chess game because the original is Dota Auto Chess, and then from Dota Auto Chess we got TFT, we got Underlords, and
I think that's it.
that's about it. Yeah, those are the only two big ones. But yeah, it was spawned because Auto Chess for a while was like, it was gigantic. Where like a bunch of streamers were like really into it, and it attracted like hundreds of thousands of players, and it began life as a Chinese custom game made on the Dota 2
Okay,
engine.
to be fair, there was progenitors to even that. But I would say Dota Auto Chess was the one that kind of brought it into the limelight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
It started as a Dota 2 custom game.
it looked like
for
it started
Dota
a
Auto
culture
Chess.
in China where a lot of other people were trying to make custom games in order to make it big.
Yeah.
Some
Like,
of them were okay.
they have the same integration that Dota Auto Chess had because
But they're trying to monetize through the game where like Dota Auto Chess sold little candies that you could use to buy couriers and stuff, like your player
No, I think
character.
you should explain it differently. It's a custom game in Dota 2, right? So how are you gonna monetize that? And the way they did it was they basically have a separate app that's not even a part of Dota 2. You can't monetize within the game of Dota 2.
Right,
They have like this whole separate app thing.
where you use a QR code.
Yeah, you use a QR code, you spend money, real life money, using like PayPal or something. They give you a code that
Yeah.
activates within the custom game to
Yeah,
let you use custom
their
couriers.
internal custom game currency was candy, which you could earn a certain amount of by just playing the game, or you could just spend real life money to get candies through
Oh,
like
there's cows.
their side app. Yeah.
Yeah, I should eat beef later.
Why? Oh, because of the cows? Seeing live cartoon cows makes you want to eat beef?
If they hurt me, yeah. Anyways, yeah. But there's a lot of other games that try to replicate Auto Chess's success because after getting really big on Dota 2, I think they had like 40,000 concurrent players at a certain point, which is gigantic for a custom game.
Was it 40,000?
It was like, it might have been more.
I thought it was more.
But, I mean, that's concurrent, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So after that, they got their kind of own spin-off game.
Yeah. A Chinese one. That also has some English.
Oh, I should have not have done that because it's the last slot. No. It's fine. It's still an increase in points.
Not that many though.
Yeah, but those games are not good, right? They were like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't auto chess.
Nah. They'd made a lot of games before that. Before auto chess too.
That company?
Roto? Yeah.
I guess it just proves that if you grind something out for long enough and you get better at it.
Does this format even make sense? We're talking about random stuff that's really not related at all to Mario Kart.
I mean, who really cares about Mario Kart in that way? Like, would it be? Do you think they'd want to watch Mario Kart and just listen to a whole bunch of like, this is the angle for ideal drifting. You want to pick up these 10 coins specifically.
No, it's more, there's a certain expectation though if you're gonna have a conversation with Mario Kart is on the background as opposed to a clicker game as opposed to something else, right?
I think that's true.
You think there's nothing? Like we could just talk about world, like I don't know.
It matters to a certain extent, and it has been guiding our conversation a bit. We're talking about Mario Kart, MMR, the aesthetics of the game, yada yada. But I was running out of things to talk about, so I started talking about the other thing. I mean, do you think it's okay to just have long lapses of silence?
I don't think that's the alternative. I think you could also just, what I meant was more, talking about platformers makes sense, because Mario, talking about, what is it? Other kart games makes sense. Talking about anything tangential to the Nintendo brand makes sense, but maybe Runeterra is a little too far because I wouldn't expect there to be a lot of overlap between card game watchers and this game. You know what I mean? There's more. You have to look at where the Venn diagrams are gonna be the biggest.
So
I'm terrible right now.
I thought we were trying to be legit and verisimilitude, so we just talk about what we normally talk about.
Yeah, it would be what we normally talk about, but slightly more directed.
You're so far behind, they gave you the 8.
Yeah. Certain maps are actually known for being harder to catch up on.
Is this one of them?
I don't know. It feels that way. It's the map's fault, not mine. Come on, I want double item. Is this final lap? No.
Ooh.
They keep nailing me there.
Right, that's the best place to hit people, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it narrows too.
Man, they're so good at it.
You should try it.
Oh, he's so close to me.
Last lap.
I'm at 11?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be one of the harder ones for catching up. It's almost
Must
guaranteed.
be. Must be. They do a really good job of guiding the player. Like there's a lot of this overlapping stuff. Like oh, you can go right path, left path. You can see parts of where you were earlier. Right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because like the track directly in front of you, they do such a good job of visually communicating where you're supposed to go next.
Oh no.
I mean, not terrible. Ooh.
I mean, yeah,
that was cruel.
Could have been a lot worse.
Drifted into using a
6
star.
points for 6th place. Jenna using the freaking driving stick thing. I didn't even know there were those for the Switch.
Oh, the steering wheel thing that you put your Wiimote into?
Yeah. How's this experience been for you?
I'm feeling
mean,
a bit restless.
An alternative would be switching
We're
off.
only like an hour in.
What would you normally talk about during a road trip? This is functionally a road trip.
I'd sleep.
That's not very. What would the driver do? Just talk to themselves?
I would listen to music. We'd have a podcast on in the background, and when it said something, we'd react to it. You know, we could do stuff like that actually, because we have picture-in-picture as an option.
Oh, you mean like react to like YouTube videos and stuff?
Yeah, just have like a running reel of like YouTube trailers in the top left. So, ooh, what's that game? Ooh, what's that game?
I guess it'd be really hard to play.
I mean, you don't have to look at it. It'd just be me staring at that corner of the screen.
No, picture-in-picture would come up on the screen.
I know, but you don't have to stare at it.
No, it's on the screen.
I know, but it's like a small square.
It's not that small.
Oh my goodness. I'm saying we have to take.
Wow, why does everyone like the right side? Oh, whoops. Oh, that person's gonna hate me now. I've had people be vengeful towards me.
I've been vengeful in this game.
But there's normally protection in that. I feel like a lot of people run Waluigi Wiggler. So it's like, you don't know which Waluigi Wiggler I am. Oh, that would.
The UI decisions in this game are really clean. Even like when they label players, doesn't get in the way that much.
Nope.
They even made them look like flags, basically.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I like that
flag
global
call.
game. Yeah. I see what you mean. Were there any other like Nintendo games you want to try out? Do you want to try doing? If you play Odyssey, do you want to be the one that plays it? 'Cause I already played through it.
Oh no.
You know,
Should we play things that are more like in the cultural consciousness
well,
right now, like
just-
80s?
you've been really pushing that one. Wow, how did I get so high?
I don't know. If you could do it always, and I thought you needed a mushroom to get on the upper one.
No.
Only because that's the game I keep seeing mentioned like literally on the daily. On like Reddit. You too, right?
For now, it's just that stories about it are surfacing up because you're in their media mode right now.
Sure. I mean, what game do you think makes sense?
I don't know.
Mario 35 was another option. I suppose.
Oh, yeah, we should play Mario 35 then, I guess. Now that I know how it kind of works.
Go for sprees.
Yeah. There was like a guy that did 69 runs. 69
winning?
plus. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not a spree, but just like in general.
What do you mean?
No, he'd won 69 times in total at the very least.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And that one makes sense to switch off on because runs are kind of short. Although there is.
Oh,
rank
that's what you
checking.
meant.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was compatible to Switch.
I don't know if it is.
How does that work?
Maybe it's a hacker.
Or is that just tilt controls? Where you tilt the Switch? around?
Gyroscope controls?
Yeah.
That's so triggering to lose to.
Yeah. They're getting the.
I mean, I'd be down to try Mario
They're getting the
35.
win.
I'd probably train first so that.
Wait, did I do that? You're doing 5 hours today? We're doing 5 hours of 4 more hours of Mario Kart?
I don't think you should mention the time so much. It's 4 hours. No, it's 5 hours total, including the thing we did before.
Oh. So 3 more hours.
Sure. Because.
It's because, like, okay. Oh man, yeah. More single player games, it's a lot easier to. What's it called? Find something to talk about. I'm gonna eat one. My handful. I'm starving. I didn't have. Did you eat breakfast?
Just eat a cheese. Don't eat that.
Handful?
Just eat a cheese. Don't eat that.
Why?
Alright, look. I can't address it right now, so you just do what you want to do.
Why cheese?
Cheese is better. It's soft. It's not crunchy. And it's not laced with tons of salt.
Okay.
You say it as you eat it.
No, whatever. Just a
I don't-
one lapper, right?
Yeah, I don't like how the suns you stare directly at the beginning, but this one's a fun map.
Isn't trail mix built for energy?
I didn't say that it wasn't, but it's built for like hiking, right?
Ooh, you saw him fail.
Yeah, that was rough. That guy just literally ran into me.
One of your booty. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're actually supposed to fall off there.
Are you?
I don't know why. You're not supposed to go for the flying climb.
The conversation about the whole, like, the right way to play things is really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because I've always been of the opinion, too, where, like, it matters less the better you are. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're good
you can
enough at a
compensate
game,
for it,
yeah, if you're good enough at a game, you can just play the way you want to,
it's true.
even if it's harder, because that's the way you want to play.
Yeah. It's like, I know it's kind of an unpleasant metaphor, but it's like having money, I guess. It's like you can just impose your will on the game because you have enough skill to do it.
Sure.
It's like, for the example about the gimmick runs,
Yeah.
it's clearly that's not the way you're supposed to play the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can mess them up. I miss. But if you're good enough, then you can just kind of do it the way you want to.
Yeah. Because, like, okay, I think Dark Souls 1 and 3, right? There's, like, this lightning spear ability that I think looked really cool, so I went in a lot. But, like, and I raised my faith and stuff, and I'd run, like, a faith strength build or something, right?
Yeah.
But, like, the bosses in Dark Souls are not built for ranged combat. So what you end up doing is, like, you have, like, I don't know, let's say 10 to 15 charges of lightning spear, and you can spam them on the bosses while dodging really safely. And it's like, oh, I'm just, like, taking out, like, a third to a half of their health for free every boss.
Oh, because they always assume you're kind of gonna get closer.
I don't know.
Is it that they just keep whiffing attacks, or like what's going on there?
Lightning spears you can just lock on and they're almost like guaranteed damage. It's very safe because they take a little longer than like a slow attack, and you can do it from a distance. So like, you can make your own difficulty in that game. And lightning spears definitely make it. Ranged spells in general definitely cheese them a bit. Which is why after a while I was like, I don't really need to play like this anymore. So I just switched to like, I've discovered I enjoyed playing those games a lot more with like pure melee builds.
Yeah, which is essentially intentionally gimping yourself.
Yeah.
The optimal way of playing that game would maybe be to
I mean, you could also abuse buffs in that game too. Like, there's like a bunch of stuff that just makes you stronger, or like use like lightning resin, stuff like that.
Oh, I don't like doing those.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It feels like it's cheesing for some reason.
Yeah, it's a part of the game, but
It is. There's like this line in the sand for me for exploiting the game too much, or it just, I don't know. Like it started to break for me because it started to just actually take away my enjoyment of the game.
Yeah.
Oof. I think the biggest one was I played through Skyrim, right? And like I had already beaten the game at that point, so it didn't really matter at that point, right? So I was playing on PC, so I played with console commands, and I could like clip through everything. I could just do whatever the heck I wanted, and as soon as I did that, the game got ruined for me.
Why do you ever play them?
Yeah, like why would you
crazy.
ever play? It was crazy. I didn't think it would actually sap my enjoyment of the game so much, but it did.
It's like GTA, right? When we were kids and we discovered the hacks.
I think it made it more fun though for GTA.
Yeah, cause I don't know.
GTA is a bit different. It didn't break the game. It just made it a lot more fun because you're not just using
Spawn in a helicopter every time.
dumb weapons. Don't walk next to me. This map's all about mushrooms.
I'm getting motion sickness from focusing too much on it.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Is that little circle at the
and seeing
the
it, or
back
like
of your cart, like it looks like a little butthole, but I'm pretty sure that's meant for refueling, right?
I don't know, man.
We'll see when you.
I don't want to think
next
about
day.
things like that.
I need you to focus on it.
Try browsing something. This is more of an
I
experimental
don't know.
stream
I want
anyways.
to see the cart butthole first. Maybe you'll switch off the wiggler because you can't not see it. Why do you put the refueling? I'm assuming it's a refueling.
Stop
hole.
saying butthole. Just say no. It's a butthole.
Maybe that's where the boost comes out of.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, you can have red eye Mii's.
You could have chosen Yoshi's story and you didn't. For shame.
I'm committed to random. I'm an agent of chaos.
Come on. Come on. No.
See, it wouldn't have mattered.
I think that sparked the same neuron in both our heads.
Yeah.
We're not gonna mention that.
It wouldn't have mattered though. In this case.
Yeah, that's a butthole for refueling, I think. Because I think the boost comes out of the other buttholes below it. Yeah. So that's specifically for refueling.
Mm.
What an odd decision. I'm just staring at it.
Stop.
It's just
Alright, try browsing something.
so there.
We'll try it. We'll try it.
I can't. Why would you do that?
I think it's because it's supposed to actually look like a car. And these aren't electric cars. Because
Everyone puts the refueling thing on the sides.
the refueling thing?
Refueling, like, coal.
I don't know. Maybe there's like something about cars we don't know. This is a cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Is your Twitter on this?
Yes. Oh, I'm doing terribly. This is one of the newer maps.
Which one is your better Twitter?
The meteor one. You're on the right one. That guy got a rocket bill and I just got a star. There's no justice. I guess there's another alternative to this game would have just been to play Smash. Because we could actually verse each other and I'm pretty sure we could talk while playing that game at the same time. That might have been a better one. It's like evergreen content. There's something to fall back on if you don't have anything else to play. I don't know.
Some people were just talking about John McAfee. Now he got arrested.
Oh.
Apparently he was taunting the feds while on a boat. He like posted a picture of the ocean and says, "Guess where I am."
I don't think that's very smart.
Yeah.
They have an image to uphold. But that's really close to
Oh, politics territory,
Yeah.
you think?
I didn't say the word, you did.
Alright.
That's the P word. Oh my gosh.
Alright, this is not that great, but the prince says the existence of anime ova, like OVA, implies the existence of anime larva, anime pupa, and anime imago.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, an alternative thing
Like
we could do was if I had another HDMI cable and monitor, right? We could selectively turn on picture-in-picture if you saw something interesting to share and it would come up on the screen.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
But we would need another thing for it, so I don't know about that. You know what I mean?
I mean, can you just picture in picture this monitor?
Yeah, but that's bad OPSEC.
Why?
This one?
Yeah. If I was just browsing on it?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess. You wouldn't be in shot though.
We could try it next time.
But you wouldn't be in shot
We
if you're
could.
browsing on it.
Yeah, we could. I could just do it from here with the remote stuff.
How would you be looking at it?
I could look at it from here.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I guess it is a big monitor.
Yeah, I don't know. There isn't that much stuff here. I was just gonna go on our games.
Yeah, I think that's a better bet.
I'll just read headlines for you. Cyberpunk 2077 has gone gold.
This feels like a variation of the thing we were doing earlier.
Yeah. I was thinking we could have meshed those two together. Cause there's not much to
With
talk
like
about when it
gameplay in
comes
the
to
background.
with Mario Kart anyway.
Mm,
Oh, I guess it's kind of relevant.
what?
2 racing related games. One is
What?
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a remastered Need for Speed game. It has a trailer. And they announced Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2.
Oh, why? Because you're playing a kart racer game?
Yeah.
I see. What about it?
I don't know, this is a game that came out.
Oh, it came out.
Or it's coming out, sorry. It has a trailer.
Nice. So Cyberpunk's gone gold. Right after all that controversy about crunch, so I guess that kind of kills that meme dead in the water, right?
Why does it kill it?
Do you know what gone gold means?
It means they released their finished product,
Yeah,
Should
so
be reviewers.
there's not gonna be... No, that's not what that means.
isn't it?
No. Gone gold means that development is finalized.
Okay.
Oh, I knew. So all that stuff about workplace crunch is like it still might exist for the marketers and stuff, but to a much lesser extent now. So
I don't know. A lot of these games usually have really hefty day one patches.
yeah. Actually, you're right. I didn't think about that. Like when there's like bugs. You know something?
Ooh.
Wow. Something I've been seeing is like the developers have a copy that's kind of unfinished.
Uh-huh.
Not the developers, sorry, the early reviewers.
Yeah.
So they can't even really speak that definitively about the game
It's kind of
It's like-
annoying for your...
because it's for day one patches. So
Yeah.
did I hit someone invisible?
Invisible, yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
I missed. If I get punished for that, I'll be really sad.
Hugging the edge in this stage is so fun. Right,
Yeah.
in that area in particular.
Oh, I messed up.
First place is so ahead of you guys.
Yeah. Oh, that place is so risky all the time. I'm gonna take revenge right there. I should. It's fine. Oh, it's so risky to drift there because you could get hit by a fireball.
Oh,
Maybe I
that person is smurfing. They got like 35 points
Yeah.
at 2K MMR.
It's probably like a duo, like a person playing split screen.
You think?
Yeah, you know this game actually runs at 60 FPS. I think for 2 people, and if you go to 4 people, that's when it goes to 30.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not bad. What are other games we could? That's like evergreen. So I think Smash would work.
Yeah, Smash,
Like
TFT.
we could just call it like chilling with Smash or something.
I don't think that'd be good content though.
Why?
'Cause we're not like, who'd watch that? Should we be angling towards things that people would want to watch?
This is more like a subset of This is more like if we don't have other things to play. Like something you could just fall back on.
Mm.
Like I think ideally we'd be playing through a single player title. But occasionally it'd be like a more viewer directed stream.
I don't have the stamina to play Smash for like 4 hours.
No?
No, I think the longest sessions we've had were probably like only like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like I'm always the one who calls it quits. Maybe you want me to just develop the stamina for that game?
Or I guess I could just try to grind rank for that game too. I don't know.
You could do a grinding rank on, because they're character specific, right? So it wouldn't even be a big deal.
The only issue with streaming in
And
general,
tag specific.
with streaming in general is just that you need such a high volume of content because you
Yeah.
go through games so fast. Like a traditional Let's Player, plays a game in bulk and releases the content in like 30 minutes.
If you're just looking for content, there's a lot of stuff you can do. It just wouldn't be relevant to everyone's interests. Like a giant library of emulated titles, for instance.
What? Oh, just like playing through those games?
Yeah. Like you play through like a lot of the PS2 classics.
No,
like
I
Gladiator
know.
Stories.
Like that does work, but that's not really what I was talking about. Like, cause that's
You
like,
mean a game that's currently alive?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this game's like kind of alive. Everyone, like Mario Kart's huge.
Is it?
Yeah,
It doesn't get good viewership though, right?
viewership's okay. It's just not very fun to watch, but people play it.
Okay.
It's because it's kind of repetitive, I'd say. At a certain point,
Yeah. I don't know.
there has to be more stages. But the gameplay kind of plays out the same way a lot. That's the reason I can like talk while playing the game too. I have no coins.
I mean, there's TFT, I guess. Getting good at TFT might be fun too. You could just like grind for master or whatever.
Man, but it seems like kind of an anti-pattern too, because it's hard to, you know,
What?
have. It's hard because I feel like that's more suited towards single player. Wahee.
That was a really quick double wire move. XX.
But I didn't get to get the final item.
Yeah.
Some people actually save it.
For the very end.
Like
Makes
that
sense.
guy just said.
Would have been better.
He needs a bathroom.
Yoshi's story. A lot of the Nintendo games feel evergreen. Time to select the stage before he returns. Eh. Might as well random. Yeah. What is there to play? Do 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 do. Ace Combat. Always wanted to try those games. Armored Core. Maybe some really old games could be interesting. Like the PS1 era games. Oh wow. Not back in time. Accelerate.
Oh, you're playing?
I mean, you're too late.
Oh
It
shit.
has the control over.
No, that's fine. You could try this one.
I don't remember the controls. How do you jump off the railing? Drift?
Yeah. They're good controls. So, I was just thinking, like,
Oh.
it's not like multiplayer is the only one type of content that you could play, right? Oh my god.
Sure.
Just don't get. No, I got 12th. No, I got 11th at the very least. There's like other creators that have solved this problem, right? Like, Northern Line, let's say.
You just keep playing like Splunky and Isaac.
Yeah, and I guess what's his main draw? You'd say is he like really good at games, or is he just really good at talking over? Is it like his
He's good at
personality?
talking, being generally engaging, being consistent with the schedule. Oh my god.
He's consistent.
Yeah,
Is he more of a YouTuber or a
Prolific.
streamer?
YouTuber, I think.
YouTuber. Whoa. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't used his cart setup either, huh?
No.
It's kind of weighty.
I'm used to
Feel it?
drifts that go a lot faster and
A lot
weightier.
sharper. Yeah, you do.
The bikes.
This cart really rewards you for knowing the track very well, because you can drift preemptively.
Last lap. Can I learn it first now? You're pretty far.
But yeah, I guess we could just do like Splunky 2.
Splunky? Yeah, I'd be down. That might be more engaging for me because we could actually switch off for that game.
Yeah. So I guess maybe we'll lean. This is supposed to be the high difficulty one, right? I think it kind of works.
It kind of works. I think it'd be hard to press on for like a bunch of hours though.
You think so?
Maybe. Gosh.
I mean, we could be more chill about talking about stuff. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, I wanted third at least.
That might have been better than what I would have gotten.
Oof.
Huh? Maybe we shouldn't overcorrect. Maybe 64 was just kind of a difficult game. Because...
I think you were just really concerned about that one section in Clockwork Tower.
No, it was other sections too.
Alright, whatever, man. And the ice level.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was funny though, I guess.
It might have been better that I was struggling.
Yeah, but you weren't reacting to it at all in a very interesting way. And I know that kind of hurts your soul to hear, but...
Why would it hurt my soul to hear that?
I don't know. Be a wacky YouTuber. React. But it does make it more engaging.
Take your word for it. Whoa!
Where is your random?
A blue hair! That's wacky.
Where's the Doge?
Oh, she's the one that got the stage chosen. I'm gonna hug the Doge.
What if they buffed a person that has the stage by like 1% extra speed? That'd be messed up. I'm glad that not everyone is Waluigi Wigglers. I feel like the Waluigi count is going up.
There's also DK scooters.
DK scooters. Yeah, the blue scooter thing.
Isabel.
Oh.
I don't know if I can stomach extended Mario Kart. I think that's a lot easier as the player. Even as the player, it must be pretty hard.
I mean, it's like whatever. I think I just have more tolerance for this kind of stuff than you do in general. You can actually, there's a skip there, but I don't really know how to do it. I mean, okay, granted this wouldn't be bread and butter, but you know. I'll have to keep experimenting.
Doesn't it look bad if you rode to 10k and then you ended after a day though?
I mean, we could do road to 10k. I don't think it would take that long, but it
Probably wouldn't.
be like, what, a week at max? You could do
week? I think it'd be a lot faster than a week. You're already at 7k.
But I started at 7k. I barely got like 100 points.
Today?
Yeah. And it gets harder as you go on.
How hard does Mario Kart get, really?
Why am I so slow? Okay. This area is super weird at 200cc.
I can imagine.
Oh, please don't hit me.
You tried.
Wow, he did.
Oh, I should have saved that mushroom for after the squid.
Yeah.
Well, that was really not that impactful for squid, though.
There's so much stuff happening.
Stole your red?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
probably the one that got stolen.
This is another stage where it's impossible to catch up.
Okay. I feel like you'd be softly nagging me if I was the one playing right now. Oh. Really wanted to smell that railing, huh?
Mmm.
That cicada eating wood.
I think I can go for a shortcut here. I'm gonna try. Oh, he did too. Oh, I've never gone on it, so I didn't know. Oh, I can't even catch up to him. Wow, it's actually 12. There always has to be a last place somewhere, right?
Kenny style.
I think I got 200 points so far.
More Americanos than the Japanese in this lobby.
Probably because of the time.
I guess. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's like, what, 10 a.m. there?
How do you know?
It's around 3 hours plus 10 a.m. switch to p.m.
What time is it in Japan?
In Tokyo, Japan, it's 11:31 a.m.
Well, it's off by
Actually,
an hour.
that's like a pretty good time. No, that most people would be working, I guess.
You know what? Let's convert it. Typical Japanese work hours.
I found this on the
I don't think Siri's gonna know that.
Yeah. Does Joe Biden have Never mind. Let's not do
What's
that.
wrong with you?
I don't
Why
know.
are you so bad at this? Seriously. I didn't realize it was such a big part of your identity.
It's not.
Yeah, I guess it is.
You're just pushing on it now.
What do we have? Oh, we have mushrooms.
To eat?
What should I eat with mushrooms? Yeah, I was thinking of cooking it later.
Ramen.
You've been really enjoying the ramen, huh?
Yeah, it's filling. You know, think about it after. It gives me a slight headache.
Doesn't it make you like really sleepy though?
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like anything it does, you're just gonna blindly like it.
Makes me slow. No, don't look at me. Don't do it.
Oh, it's mirrored. I don't like it. It's confusing me. People keep taking my items. So rude. Am I really ahead? No.
Nope.
I confused my Waluigi with a different Waluigi.
You can see the little hair rufflets at the bottom of Waluigi's head.
Yeah, you can.
They were wiggling.
I need to do that turn better. I messed it up twice now. I can't see.
Good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, stop.
Is there a game you want to play though?
I don't know, maybe like Ace Combat or something?
What?
Or if you want live games? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's operate with that as assumption. Is
We
it
could,
just
we
is
could
it
play
only
it through the
Hades?
Dark Souls anthology before Demon Souls Remastered comes out.
When does
We could play Demon Souls Unmastered.
Unmastered?
Yeah.
I guess we could.
Ooh.
Oh man. Sorry.
Demon Souls Undefinitive Edition.
Undefinitive. Oh, I
Ooh.
kind of choke on the last lap, don't I?
Yes, you do. You're always like first in the first lap, and then you just lose your lead.
Okay, I should be able to get something for this.
Huh?
Whatever. That wasn't clean. Because I'm winning, I'm getting less first places, the rate at which I gain points is also slower. It's kind of unfortunate.
We play Nintendogs as our mainline title.
Nintendogs.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the Nintendogs channel. You know, we play for 8 hours every day.
Or we could be the premier Temtem gamers.
What does it even mean to speedrun Nintendogs? Pat him faster!
Max out affinity.
I actually know the theme song of Nintendogs to the Smash. Dun 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 dun.
Man, you're being diff. Alright. Alright. Yeah, couch time. Couch time, Mingo. Jesus. It's getting kind of cold.
Seriously, man?
Why does Yoshi have a big nose?
I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wasn't he? Didn't the previews come out of Yoshi, like the prototype art? And it looked really weird.
Oh yeah, they did. I forgot what they looked like though.
He looked really grubby. Well, we're getting more meta slays.
Oh, I never noticed that Waluigi had pointed ears.
Oh.
He's an
Yeah.
elf?
I guess elves just spell everything backwards. There's like so many Waluigis and DKs. It's Waluigi or DK. People choose Waluigi because he's like smaller.
Oh, There's a comic I saw of Waluigi recently. Where like he's excited because he got the Smash invitation, and then he sees Daisy crying at the airport, so he gives her the letter.
Aww.
And she's only a mirror fighter.
Yeah. But he doesn't even date Daisy. Isn't that...
Does she not?
Isn't Daisy Luigi?
I think Luigi's a permanent bachelor. It'd be funny because you know they're supposed to be the opposite.
Oh no. Yeah.
So it's Waluigi that's with Daisy and Luigi's the one that's alone.
Oh. But Wario exists.
Yeah, Mario is with Peach, kinda. What if they made Wa Bowser?
They did. It's the cat one.
Wait, really?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I want to speed past. I want an item. No, no.
What would Wa Bowser be like?
What, Bowser? So there's normally contrast, right?
Yeah.
So for Wario, it's Mario but fatter.
Would it be
'Cause
like Bishonen Bowser?
they normally amplify the traits. Like Luigi is thinner than Mario, so he's like mega thin with Waluigi. Mario's kind of chubby, so,
So it'd be
they
like
make
Gigas Bowser?
him. He's
Alright.
spiky. Maybe
Starting
you
the
could,
last lap on 12.
maybe you can make him spikier.
He's all shell. You're focusing. I cannot.
Maybe
12,
more
you think.
dark chaos.
Ooh, used it early. Just didn't
Did
want to
I-
be 12, huh? Can't be 12.
Oh, this
like
is.
that.
Oh, come on. I'm scared. Everyone has all their good items right now.
Yep,
Oh, if they have mushrooms, they're gonna beat me.
yep. Oh! Haha! That was funny.
2 points. Progress.
Alright. You just have to do that like.
I wish it was voice
Over
chat
1,000
or
times.
like social media in this game. I'm really curious. What kind of person plays Mario Kart Ring? Who does that?
I don't know. Duo streamers, I guess.
But only I'm playing. Do you wanna try? I think you're getting a little too comfortable. You're becoming like this burrito. You're just like,
I mean, this is what couch content is like, bro.
we're not couch content. The couch is just incidental to the background, but you're like it's kind of cold. You get the covers. You're like, oh, I'm gonna hug the dog. You have Mango until she's like too difficult.
I'm not asleep yet.
You're freaking burrito already.
It is kind of cold, though, isn't it? Aren't you cold?
It's to keep you alert. Like,
Uncomfortable, you mean?
yeah. Gotta keep life on the. I'm so
I actually
hungry.
did that during college.
Yeah.
When I needed to stay up for a class, I'd just drink like a butt ton of water and I just resist going to the restroom. Kept me on my toes.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons I failed a comp sci test.
Why, I
And-
used the restroom in the middle of it?
Yeah, and that was the one that would have let me pivot into the major.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Why did that? I don't understand. Because you dropped the class?
No, because you only get one shot
You had to pass an exam to stay in the class?
to pivot into the major, and I messed up because I really need to use the bathroom.
Sounds like an excuse.
I drank a ton of coffee because I was really psyched out because I knew I only got one shot.
Weird.
I just needed a B. My life
What a
could be-
weird decision to.
Yeah. Oh, what? I thought I was Ghost.
Wait, I don't understand.
I don't know.
They made acceptance into a major contingent on a test? Is that normal?
No, a class that has a test. I should use it earlier.
This looks like it'd be a cool sunshine stage.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Wow.
I think it's the colors for why the levels look so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, man, they have a great color palette. There's like toads that are hopping in kind of a weird way. It's a good place to be.
VKR.
I'm gonna go to side route.
So did you want to do Twitch next or what?
I don't know. We could.
You're getting... I don't know. I don't know how real we make the stream conversation.
Ooh.
There's always a certain level of play acting, right?
For you, maybe. I'm just 100% authentic all the time.
I mean, talking about plans and stuff. I don't know. That might be bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got destroyed.
I think if you ricochet a shell before hitting somebody, you should do more.
It's lap 3, so people are pulling out their big guns.
Alright.
There's not really that much I can do here.
No!
Oh, I can.
Ah, yes.
He went for it. You see that? You
Yeah,
missed.
he missed. Oh! Jesus.
I'm so scared. Still got points. 7.
I only do one.
But fine.
I can't.
What if it was TFT?
TFT might have been more engaging.
But I suck at TFT. I'm like good at this game. I'm like okay at this game. I'm not good at this game.
TFT, you can just force something over and over again until you understand how it builds.
That's fun.
It is kind of fun though.
How long could you play? I could play this game longer than TFT.
I can play TFT longer than this game.
How long could you play TFT?
I can play TFT for hours.
Hours?
Yeah.
Okay, days.
Like, one
on the
game of
day
TFT
scale.
can be up to like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So that's like 5 games. I could do 5 games of TFT.
5 games for how long? For an hour? For 5 hours?
Yeah.
That's not that. No, the math
It's
is totally
5
wrong.
to 8 games.
Maybe like 9 games. Can you play 9 games of TFT
Yeah.
every day
Yeah.
for the rest of your life?
No. A casino.
Whoa. Gotta reroll.
Is Zillion a cultist? Oh, he looks just like me. I wish I could turn back the clock.
Wow, that's pretty good. 5 points. Alright, we could try TFT.
When?
I don't know, tomorrow? TFT is alive. It's hanging in there. I can only think about food because I'm hungry. Mushrooms and chicken? How about that? I can make
With chicken?
Yeah, a lot of chicken. I can make like a lot of chicken
That
with
sounds
mushrooms.
good. Make rice too.
Chicken, rice, mushroom?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh, that boost would have worked if I was a bike.
Or if you like... Oh, you can do that to the cows?
I had to. I would have lost too much time.
That's the 4th place of Luke. Uh-huh. That was the wrong way to drift.
The drifting is so weird on the carts. Let me see the other thing.
You haven't played in a while though.
That too.
I feel like that might...
Oh my god.
You don't
I
say
didn't
no-
even see the prompt.
You're not supposed to say in the middle of the track. That was a misplay to begin with. Yeah, I said it.
You did say it.
Hit the cows! These cows are so... You're gonna run out.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're right. But you ran out of the drift. I don't like the music on this stage when it starts getting fast. It makes me anxious. It's like a fiddle that goes really crazy. Oh. If you focus, you could have passed that guy, man.
Alright. Slowly but surely. Surely, who's surely? I'm not the show community.
Back to your burrito form. Hey, let's do Toad Harbor again. Let's do Toad Harbor like 8 times. I love Toad Harbor.
Chapter 1. The owl that came or something. Lots of muggles. Except this prologue was in the perspective of people who were not magical.
No one can follow this. I can't follow this.
Mr. Dursley hated anyone strange. Especially strange people in robes. There were a lot of people in robes that day. Lots of owls. and the people in robes were celebrating.
Let's talk about gimping the Switch tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can talk about Tesla.
Yeah,
People love
yeah.
talking about Tesla.
Yeah. What's going on? Someone died, said the robed man. Why are you celebrating this? He was very bad. Well, I don't like strange people, thought Mr. Dursley. And he went to his job where he sold drills and drill-related accessories. Chapter 1.
Stop. You need to stop this
There
bit.
was a baby left on there. Why, it's Harry Potter abridged. This is primo content.
No. Oh my gosh.
Snape had very greasy hair because he slept on a pig pillow that he oiled himself. Lily said she liked greasy pigs. She might have been being sarcastic, but Snape never stopped using the greasy pig pillow.
What do you think about giveaways?
I don't know. They're very corporate now.
Yeah?
Drops enabled.
No, I mean like people who use
Would
them.
you go to a wedding with drops enabled?
As opposed to a wedding without it?
This is like a store that randomly drops party favors down. And once you get your drop, you just bounce.
I mean, I don't know. Can I have multiple instances of the wedding open? Does it
Yeah.
increase my chances?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
you take multiple chairs. You sit on all of them.
I like getting stuff. Stuff is fun. I mean, isn't drops enabled basically like free food?
It's bribes, man. Would you go to a professor's lecture if she had drops enabled for her textbook?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Of course. I don't see how that's applicable though.
I don't know.
I can't hit him, but I can hit you.
Finish! Hey, why are the,
Should you play Sekiro?
hold on.
Why?
I was gonna say something about why are the Dane,
Speak up.
why are the Swedish always finishing, always getting first in the races? And it's gonna be finish as the punchline. But I couldn't remember which nation is associated
Why-
with Finns. Is it Sweden?
Isn't it Finland?
Oh, that makes sense.
Why are Finlandians? Why are Finnish people? It gives away the punchline. Why are people from Finland so good at marathons?
They always finish!
Why do you say it like that?
It's a Mario Kart voice. A Mario Party.
You should drink some water. Your voice is sounding tired.
You see that guy?
That guy's like me. He's like my Waluigi.
Beautiful day out there. Out here today, folks. We are here today in Redundantville, Yoshi's Valley. Looks like the racers are all prepped and ready. Smoke billowing out of their various carts and wigglers. Say, Dave, don't wigglers have 6 legs? Why only 4 wheels? Regulations, Dave. Only 4 wheels allowed
You're
for
so
a
close
cart.
to the mic.
Watch as the staunch smoke billows out from the rear of the cart. Nothing better than the squelch of rubber tires against the rocky dirt pavement. Scritcha, scratcha, scritcha, scritcha, scritcha. Scritcha, scratcha, scritcha, scritcha, scritcha.
Can you please?
And thank you.
I'm gonna get lightninged here.
Wait, is this the Animal Crossing stage?
No.
The trees have like the exact same Animal Crossing fruits, it looks like. Alright. Since like Hades proved that RPG with roguelike mechanics are okay, what are some other and the Mario 35 is like showing like platformer battle royales might be a really cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
What other mashups make a lot of sense? We've seen Pokemon Snap with horror.
How about Sony with Mario Kart?
Okay. They've tried making a battler with this with their battle mode, but it's not that fun.
How about Mario Kart?
Would a Mario Kart roguelite with roguelite elements be fun? Like the campaign is like you start with the base cart, and then like you get like crazy passives and stuff. Like every time you use a missile, an item, you throw out a red shell or something like that, and you like make builds as you go along.
That's kind of
That
fun.
actually sounds like it'd be really fun, right? Every time you use an item, you have a chance to be a bullet boy or something.
The item box.
You get like
are
crazy
modifiers.
passives, like as you go along in a run.
Crazy with the K, because it's a card. game.
Crazy. Yeah. You drop patches of ice behind you, you know, that kind of thing.
No, I messed up.
Right, that's roguelike mechanics. What else is there? RPG mechanics would be lame.
What about?
What if you bring kart mechanics into an existing genre? A card game with kart riding mechanics.
There's
That'd
like-
be fun. That'd be like a card game, but what you're playing, it's like the abstraction is like it's a race. You know what I mean? So like every turn step you move forward a certain amount on the track, but like you play cards to like influence how far you go and what you do relative to other players.
I don't think that's a card game anymore.
No, well, your actions are dictated by the cards.
A card game?
Exactly. So like, I play mushroom this turn, but then someone shells you. You know what I mean? Oh shoot! I'm all the way back at 8th now. I play. I don't know. What would be a good card for a racing themed game?
So you just want a racing themed board game?
No, racing themed card game. So like, let's say like you see that.
Is there a board? It's too abstract. Is it like Sorry? Or there's like a board?
No, it's like a track. Like think of the mini map in this game, but like that's like the whole map.
It's not basically a board?
Sure,
Okay.
but it can have more dimensions and stuff.
Maybe. It's kind of confusing to me the way you're describing it. I don't understand how it's different from just playing a regular card game with a board.
It is a card game, but like the theming and everything is about.
I'm very
Kart racing.
fast.
Is this 200cc?
Oh yeah.
Like that Monster Hunter card game we were talking about before is basically like a board game, but it has card mechanics, right? Oh my god. Everyone sucks at 200cc here.
Yeah. It doesn't come up that often.
Let's just focus on the ridiculous speed for a while then. Or a kart game, but you don't control the characters at all. It's all about like the investment outside of the racing rounds. Where it's like TFT, right? So like all the racing happens automatically. What you're doing is like managing income and buying like components and stuff. Like I have tier 3 rubber wheels if you get 3 of a kind, that kind of thing.
For what? The racing game?
Yeah, you're not actually racing. It's like an auto racer in the same way that TFT is an auto battler. And you buy like the items and like the vehicle components and stuff. You know what I mean?
The idea I had was something akin to like a pit stop, which is when you can all impact it. I guess that makes sense.
You win as long as you're one of your racers. You can have like up to like a certain amount based off like population or whatever is in top 3. That counts as a win for you. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
That might be fun. What the heck? What happened there?
I braked.
Oh.
I don't want to fall off. So I'll just move awkwardly. Because I want these mushrooms. Holy bananas.
What are fun mechanics you could do behind the auto battler that aren't like 3 of a kind? There could be like timing things like what's it called?
You stop hitting the table.
Let me do one. What do you think? Like rhythm games? Like you could have been like pat that pawn as part of the auto battler mechanic.
I mean,
If it's Mario
no,
Kart,
you're making it too abstract. It's getting confusing. You're throwing out so many mechanics. It's hard to keep it in my head. I don't know what like the template is. Like I haven't even. So auto battler and putting something on top of it. You mean?
sure, that's
As
what
opposed
I
to
was
3 of
moving
a
to
kind.
now.
Something that makes things stronger.
Like how? That's not a mechanic.
No, I mean because typically board states get stronger over time.
Okay.
So you want something that kind of works with that.
So like what, if you're holding your mouse over a character, they get empowered or something, that kind of thing?
I guess you could abstract into more like resources.
How do you accelerate
Okay,
it?
here's an example. An auto battler, right? You know how StarCraft, you start off with like the home base and the minerals.
Yeah.
So, you play StarCraft while you're waiting. So you like create units and stuff, and you create buildings that create more units. And when the timer runs out, like the 1 minute like cuts off, right? That's when all of the units, the attack units, builder units, everything get teleported onto the field and they all fight each other.
Oh, I see. So the micro component doesn't exist. It's just macro
There's
into
no-
automatic fighting.
You don't even need to do automatic fighting. You could just have it be actually micro-intensive fighting on a scripted map. Does that make sense?
Yeah?
So,
I can see that being fun.
So you don't need to even worry about positioning or whatever. Like maybe there's like a representation of the fighting map that's in your home base, and you need to move and orient your movement, your mooks at the right place. Like let's say there's like a base building area, and then a little bit further ahead there's like the battlefield, and the battlefields are what fight each other during the fighting phase.
Like little content balloons that collide with each other or something?
No.
What do you mean?
Like you know how TFT it's like 2 people facing off of each other on a flat board?
Yeah.
Let's say that flat board exists in your StarCraft map, and that's what is warped ahead.
I see. And you think this would be more fun if you also had to micro it? I feel like it'd be more fun as an auto battle.
No, let's just say it was an auto battler. Let's say, but because I want to retain the element of having the positioning of your units matter.
I think knowing who you're gonna fight ahead of time and fighting multiple battles at the same time could be fun too.
Those are 2 separate concepts. What do you mean?
I know. I was just thinking within the context of TFT, like simultaneous
So
battles.
final. Oh, you messed it up. No. That little drift cost you like 2 places.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm talking about? Like, there's the base building area, and then there's the battlefield area.
Yeah.
And the battlefield area is where you position your units, and then that's what's... Instead of having it be like hexes like in TFT, you just place your units wherever on that map, and that's what gets...
Yeah, no, I
Like-
get it. It's like a little flotilla that would leave and fight the other flotillas.
Yeah, and it's like everything is all timed, so everything's competing with each other. I think it would make sense, like, you could have different maps as opposed to, like, regular TFT. Where TFT is just, like, flat plane, right? It's the most bare bones, simplest thing you could do. But you could do a variation where it's, like, there's elevated areas, maybe that's where you put your siege tanks.
Yeah.
I think having micro makes it more interesting, maybe for, like, 1 hero unit. I think that's fun. I think it's fun to have.
You could have
to
like
do
trade-off
something.
mechanics too, where like let's say you have one flotilla that's facing other opponents, right? But there's the side
Flotilla? What does that mean?
one, like the place where you're placing your units and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That like goes and fights.
Call that
other ones.
battlefield.
Battlefields. But you have a secondary battlefield where it's not fighting just one opponent, but it's everyone who also puts it in the second one, and like the winner of that one gets like some extra benefit or something. So it's like a trade-off. I mean, how many am I commit here versus here?
Yeah, I think that makes it too complicated though. I don't see what that adds personally.
It's like a what's it called?
That just reminds you of Artifact.
It's a game theory thing, right? Where if no one puts anything into the secondary free-for-all objective, then one person will always keep getting it. The person who decides to. But if
So
you
the free-for-all one is for everybody?
yeah,
But
so
what
you
happens
split
if-
your units, your resources between the two. Or you can choose not to invest in this one at all, but someone else is gonna get the benefit, not you.
I don't know about that one. I think you'd have to, I like the concept, but I don't think it should be like splitting up your units for it.
Or maybe it's just a completely mirrored copy of yours.
Like I think it runs into the feedback problem. Like you want it to be clear if what you did was right or wrong. I feel like if you do that,
Okay.
I don't like it if it's too.
So one thing
Complicated.
about the about TFT that I think is kind of annoying is that sometimes it's hard to get a sense of where your build is at compared to everyone else's, right?
Is it?
I think so. Like imagine if it had a feature where like it sent a phantom version of your comp against a phantom version of everyone else's comp, and you're really only versing one person for that round, but you also see like a check mark next to every single opponent that your phantom comp beat. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of, yeah. No, I understand the concept. I just don't see it as a problem.
It'd be giving you more information, I suppose, in terms of like how strong you are relative to other people.
Yeah. Why do you think it's a problem?
It helps you. It discourages. It makes it harder to learn the game faster if you don't know how strong you are at a given time.
I will say for TFT, they kind of intentionally put things in the game to make it harder to learn the game, though. Like, there's no practice mode, so you can't actually like test out what comp is stronger, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a very intentional decision they did. So, because I'm pretty sure they know, people just burn out on the game.
Yeah, but they could add like more mechanics to make it harder to burn out. Is what I mean. Like stuff like that. Tragedy of the Commons thing, or like some other mechanic. Maybe we could probably think of that's different, but achieve something similar. Like there could be like I don't know, 2v2 events, that kind of thing. With not your board and someone else's board against two other people's boards.
Oh, I see.
I don't know your semester.
Why does everyone want to go to Rainbow Road? I kind of wish there was a way to track the people you've played with. I mean, I understand that Nintendo and like League of Legends and everything else has like different people, like different accounts management and everything like that. It'd be cool if I could know, like, I wonder if there's like a person out there who's like played all the same games I have. And is about the same skill level as me, but yeah.
That could be like events within the regular game or dedicated game mode or whatever. You know what I mean? And the meta would be different.
Do you think that
Especially
actually,
if the 2v2s shared synergies or something.
do you think that actually makes the game more interesting though? I don't think that the 2v2 mode of Underlords is very interesting.
The 2v2 mode of Underlords doesn't work like the way I described though. You could just share and send resources to each other and it's still 1v1s.
No, I mean, or for Dota Auto Chess, I didn't think it was very interesting either.
Isn't it the same way as the Underlords implementation? The 2v2 mode and...
No, but I don't think that having a 2v2 was fundamentally very interesting was my point.
I think the way they implemented it was a big problem. with it though, because it was functionally still a 1v1 mode, except you could send resources to your partner. Right?
That's true.
I mean, what about it was uninteresting to you? Because I thought it was uninteresting too, but I thought that was because it didn't really change the way you played, except maybe you had more consistent roles because you had someone else's pool to draw from.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like, that's not like a different game mode, you know what I mean?
That's true. I think TFT would be a better game if you could do if it could support like 2v2s within the client. Although it would make the gameplay a lot more RNG-ish, because you wouldn't be able to position as well against your opponents. Like, what's the point of having a Zephyr if you don't even know who you're going up against? And sometimes you get punished if you're like, if someone's trying to lose streak and you get paired up with them, right?
Sure.
And you were doing really well and now you lost because it feels like you're getting punished for it.
I mean, there'd be like, I think the gameplay would have to change as a consequence, obviously, right? Or like, some of the incentives would be changed. The lose streak thing is a good example, obviously.
What I mean is, my biggest worry about adding any type of new mechanics, like even for that hypothetical game we're talking about, where it's like StarCraft, but it also has that weird RTS component to it. I mean, TFT component to it. And you were talking about like having a winner takes all kind of map as well, and you can split between it. It adds a lot of complexity, but I'm not sure if it adds like I'm not sure, interesting moments necessarily. Like, it might make the feedback for what you're supposed to do a lot more difficult.
Yeah, but when you're, I don't know, it seems a bit, your distinction seems a bit arbitrary, because when I was talking about things that might offer more feedback, you were kind of against that as well.
What do you mean?
Like the pairing all of the current comms against phantom versions of the enemy and seeing who you're winning against and who you're losing against.
I guess you could do that. I think it'd be a little difficult to make that information meaningful. I think I just took that as more like, it's a consideration that'd be nice. It'd be nice to have at a base level.
The information would be very easy to communicate. Like, you don't even have to show the phantom battles. You could just put like a green check mark next to the person on the side that you won against that round. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
You know you're really fighting against one, but you could also see if you're winning against the others.
Yeah, I guess you just need to add another UI layer to make that work. Like, that's not a free action. It's more that it'd be nicer to have. It'd just be an expensive action.
Sure, I'm not even talking about like if it'd be feasible or not, you know.
Yeah.
Politics name.
I don't think you draw mention to it. Because that's
I've
the
never
only
seen that
thing-
cart before.
The Safari card?
Yeah, do we have that cart?
I don't know. Man.
I kind of like your idea for the StarCraft thing, except you don't control the micro.
I do too. I think it's
Like,
better. if
it's
you
like an
don't-
auto battler.
Yeah, you position
But
the
with
units.
more fun. But people understand that everything that's not the actual combat resolving is an interesting part of auto battler, so you can use a robust system that already exists. You know what I mean?
I think it'd be nice to have some interaction during the fighting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, let me give you an example from TFT, right? Do you like that you can put items on your units mid-combat? Do you think that's a good mechanic? Because it does go against the spirit of auto battling, right?
Yeah. I
But
don't
do you
know.
think it's better for having it? Because I think it's kind of cool.
I don't know.
Like, what if there was just little things like that in the game? Like, in set 1, you could add like 40 mana on a minion by giving a tier to them because it counted for double for some reason, right?
For what?
The mana that you gave a minion counts for double the first time you use a tier item for set 1.
Okay.
So like a tier gives 20 mana, right?
Yeah.
It will give 40 mana if you did it mid-combat only once.
Really? Was that coded in?
I don't know. TFT set one was kind of buggy. But that was how it worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Do you think it'd be cool if you could be the one that triggered redemption? Instead of having it be like a minion that does it automatically?
I guess so. I guess if you added more active components, it'd be interesting.
Like, I'm not talking about necessarily controlling the units, because wow, I got first. That's like...
The first today.
I got a different first.
Did you?
First.
I don't think so.
It's kind of a weak lobby though.
Yeah. A lot of 8Ks. And 2Ks.
But I think more interaction is actually where they should be leaning more towards, rather than adding more systems around the combat. Like, I think it'd be really cool if you could trigger redemption, or trigger Guardian's Angel. Or give it to a unit, or I don't know.
Give a unit death mark and all your units try to attack that unit for a bit.
Or make the map just more interesting.
I think the map should definitely be more complex.
Yeah, it's just like this flat. I
Even
feel like
stuff like high elevation, terrain, brush.
Any elevation, brush. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you can put a ward down or something. Why not just do that? That's such an easy one.
They tried to do it in set 2.
What?
With like the little like squares that were special.
Okay, here's one though. Let's say there was brush and there's a ward. You can ward the brush.
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know, I think it makes sense.
Making walls and stuff mid-combat would be interesting too.
Like, anything that can alter the shape of combat itself is, I think, more interesting.
Yeah.
But I also think that it'd be more interesting if instead of select tree of a kind, it was more like a StarCrafty thing. I think that would be
Upgrade
interesting.
trees and stuff.
You know what would be make it... Okay, so let's say it was always... So there's no interaction with combat like you said earlier, right? But let's say... You know that RPG part I was talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it... Sorry, the RTS part.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking about it in terms of... I'm gonna ruin this guy's day.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you're just in your first space in StarCraft and you're trying to like get minerals and create stuff, right? No. But let's say that part was active at all times. So it's like playing StarCraft.
I don't understand. Oh, like even when your units are fighting?
Even when your units are fighting, yeah. You're preparing the next wave.
But I like watching the combat though.
That's true. But it'd be more true to StarCraft, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
How did other games balance that? Oh, I remember. Legion TD balanced that, remember?
What, about automating the income?
No, because you know how in Legion TD there's like income, and then there's like a worker that walks back and forth to give you your income.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
no.
Not racing very well.
It's the cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. But the way they balance the income, because everyone's combats might resolve at different times, right? Alright,
I saw it coming.
was that the worker units move very slowly. I believed. Oh god. When it was your combat.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's how they balance it. So you can't just intentionally go pure income and then go for really grindy builds. But maybe you could do that just for this game that I was talking about, where it's always active and you could always be making decisions and doing things, but your income dudes start moving really slowly when combat's active for you and your opponent.
Or they just freeze.
I think freezing is more boring though, right? It's more fun if you're like really close to something and you're right about to buy it. Wait, that sounds like a really obvious idea now. Just making an RTS instead.
Auto battler?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the 3 of a kind isn't like the core thing. It actually introduces a lot of problems.
I think it'd be more fun if there was more dudes.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, I like the item system, but I feel like the way it's starting to play out in TFT is it's becoming less interesting. You want some randomization.
Wouldn't more dudes really like averaged comps over time though? Or simple? Wouldn't it simplify it?
Maybe
Like, if you think about it in StarCraft, like wouldn't a certain combination almost always, especially if you can get it without variability?
I guess you'd still keep some version of the randomized units offering. I have one idea for it. A lot of the way StarCraft works is you upgrade along a tree, right?
Yeah.
There's like a sequence in which you need to upgrade things. Maybe the upgrade buildings you got are randomized. So you try to deal the best with what you're dealt.
Okay.
There's ways of making it work with the fundamental idea. This would make more sense if you were playing TFT.
Yeah.
This conversation. That's okay.
I mean, I was talking about a card game based off card mechanics, but you weren't that receptive to that. I think you were trying to concentrate on the race too.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Kind of feels like we're like at a cafe. You know?
Yeah. I might need to get more coffee
It's fine.
in that respect.
People are so angry in this one. There's so many red shells. I kind of wish TFT was more interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like they're kind of getting lost in
The potential of the game felt more interesting.
set one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the direction that they're taking it, it's like I get it.
Items were so impactful, characters were more impactful. It felt Dota-esque in how
Yeah.
impactful they were. I think they want bigger, impactful stuff like that.
You know what I was thinking about? I
Like-
was thinking that they. Sorry, go ahead.
Like Kale, do you remember how good she was?
Yeah, Kale's
You
really.
could- she could own like 2-3 units every
Yeah.
time. And you
Kale
could-
was better than good. Kale was fun.
Yeah.
Kale was something you want to build towards. Did
Yeah.
you go like wild Kale or something?
Even Swain and stuff was amazing.
Yeah.
Felt so good.
Yeah, GA Swin. This is much more applicable to her. Maybe we should try to pivot topics. I don't know.
To what?
More Nintendo-y things. Like
Does
your
it
own,
matter?
like your own version. I think it does. Like your own version of a Mario Kart game.
I was talking about like an auto racer with like the TFT roguelike mechanics or TFT mechanics.
That's true.
The roguelike version would be like you still control, but you get like crazier game-breaking passes and stuff as you progress your runs.
An auto racer?
Yeah.
I think you
Auto
would be
racer
the,
is different. Auto racer would be like more TFT like where you
I
just
think-
buy the components and stuff.
Yeah, I think you'd be the pit stop guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
In like 100-lap race.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the call that you make, right? For like like NASCAR, is like keep going. Like
Yeah.
we'll replace the tires next lap.
Right, and they have a chance to like blow out or something, and you have to wait for them to crawl their way over to you.
Yeah. Because sometimes you're in like a good position, you're getting like damn good curves, and
Right.
then but you're like throwing off the momentum, and you have to like wiggle and stuff. That could be cool.
You give them items to use, but they choose one to use it or something, or maybe you do. I don't know.
This is kind of more of an errant thought from earlier,
Mm-hmm.
but for TFT, I wonder what would happen if like, because like so many of the decisions are made from Riot Mort, right?
Yeah.
And the way that they set up their content pipeline.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I'm just assuming you have it.
Sure, let's just take that as a given that he's really important.
Okay.
But the way they're doing everything right now is like he does a lot of stuff where he's working on next set while working on balancing this set.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if he gets COVID or something?
They get a new project lead, I guess.
Yeah, but it just seems really fragile. Like, because the system requires constant change because
Yeah.
of the way TFT gets really boring. I don't know.
That's important consideration.
But anyways.
That's true for a lot of endeavors, though. Like, a mangaka gets sick, it's not like their assistants can take over.
That's true.
Same for like a head chef at a restaurant. You can kind of make that work, but
Yeah, I guess that's kind of just the reality of a lot of things.
yeah.
Oh.
You're playing worse as the day goes on.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Although another way to read it is I'm getting worse at the game over time. Now I'm warmed up. No. I kind of like chain chomps. They're kind of cute.
They are.
Oh no, they're not cute.
They're terrible. Monstrosities. What other? Can you combine racing with a tactics game?
A tactics game?
Yeah. Every turn step is a unit of movement, or every turn step.
I think it's
is an
really,
entire-
really hard to combine tactics games with other genres. No, I messed
racing
up.
platformer. That's very possible.
He took my item.
Yeah. What if it wasn't kart racing? It was just platformer mechanic racing.
Platformer mechanic racing?
Yeah.
Isn't that Speedrunners, that other game? Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like that. Or like courses, 3D courses.
Super Mario 64?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just a race?
Yeah, but with like
Oh, but with like
and
laps?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of funny.
I think
I like the idea of items. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wasn't that basically Sonic Adventure 2?
Sonic Adventure, you're right, but that game is terrible.
That game was okay.
Actually,
The
a
racing?
buddy of ours really liked the 2-player mode.
Yeah, I remember the like tier 2 ability.
Like damage or something.
Yeah, it was like Sonic Tornado, and it would home in on you. It would always hit you,
Yeah.
and you could screen look to hit them at the worst time.
Yeah.
That game was fun. I like that game.
Chaos. Attack. Dude, they
Do you
just
wanna do,
choosing
like-
Rainbow Road again?
They really like it. I was surprised. Do you want to just do like 1 or 2 races and call it done?
Why? I thought it was an endurance run to.
Nah, I think it's fine.
Wait, so if you're doing 5 from 5, we're ending at 10? Generally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, mirror. The Mario circuit.
You said you're doing it on the second half. We shouldn't talk about this right now.
His ears are pointed because his whiskers are pointed. Everything about him is pointed.
He's pretty bow-legged too.
Yeah. Who do you think the next characters for Smash are gonna be? I think it's gonna be Paper Mario for one.
Shrek and Goku.
Okay, but seriously. Who's like a gaming personality that has been represented? We could see Master Chief because of Steve being a partnership with Microsoft.
That's not a.
And Banjo-Kazooie, obviously.
I don't think Crash Bandicoot, but I didn't think any rare character would get him.
Who are like gaming legends?
Dark Souls,
Oh.
Monster
Oh, and
Hunter.
the developer for that is Japanese.
The new Monster Hunter game is coming out pretty soon. And Monster Hunter World didn't hit really big. Maybe we'll get a Hunter. I can see that working. Holy, would I play the ever-loving whatever out of Lancer Hunter. God, that sounds so fun. Even just seeing the animation of like down B.
That does sound fun. I mean, yeah, the
Great sword
moveset's
charge, it's like a smash
already
attack.
there. That's like 8 characters in one though. Which one would they choose?
Maybe they just take a signature move for each weapon.
What's the most classic weapon of Monster Hunter?
Greatsword, probably.
Is it Greatsword?
Yeah.
Like in their promo stuff, they do Greatsword?
Yeah. They do a lot of weapons in their promos usually, though.
I guess you could just do like one move per weapon.
Yeah. Greatsword would be forward smash.
What would the grab be?
Grab? I don't know. Something with the bowguns, maybe? After kinsecting them with the clutch claw.
Am I gonna win?
Grab could be clutch claw, you know?
Oh, that's true. Poor guy.
Nice.
I just stayed second the whole time, waited for the blue shell and took first. And that's Mario Kart.
What else is there? Down B could be lance counter, for sure.
Lance counter.
Yeah.
A forward smash would be Greatsword.
Side B could be bow or heavy bowgun or light bowgun. Maybe be random.
I really hope they don't like go too hard into the grapple thing and then everyone...
Side B could be light bowgun. Like, smash side B could be heavy bowgun. Like the boomerang and empire, like boomerang and empire boomerang, whatever.
Yeah. What if they go too hard on the environmental stuff so that B is the grabbing claw thing and you like pick up seeds and you use a slinger? All the B moves are slinger moves.
I was thinking, why do people like a side bike so much? I don't get it.
That's exciting.
Should I turn it on or think we're good?
We should turn it on.
Is
It's good
it,
for ambience.
fan could also work for that.
That's fine. 200cc. Nice. So lobby's getting more hardcore.
I don't understand you.
What, Luigi? This map is so crazy at 200. Wee.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Some fictional game.
Oh no.
Oh, Smash character.
Oh yeah.
Monster Hunter game. What else is there? What's in the Nintendo pipeline? Breath of the Wild 2?
It doesn't deserve a character.
Nifa.
No. It's gonna be.
Linkle. Tingle.
If it's first party, it has to be Origami King. If it's not, what else would it be?
I don't think they're gonna make the Origami King character.
Or Yarn Yoshi.
Yarn Yoshi.
Oh hell yeah.
What other mainline Nintendo game is there even? There is something.
Samus?
They already did a lot of Metroid.
Oh, yeah, they did Ridley. Is it enough? No.
Oof.
Oh.
That was very excited by -6. Oof. Oof.
I gained 300 points. Man, 10k feels so far.
It's gonna be the introduction of the character Wabowser.
What Bowser?
Wabowser.
They put in what Bowser, but not.
Waluigi.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, Princess Bubblegum. He's here.
Yeah. She has a long neck. How about third party? Master Chief? Goku? I don't know. Somehow, so
Naruto.
You can't top Steve. You can't.
Fall
you
Guys.
Can't. Fall Guys.
Among Us. Fantasy Star Online. Path of Exiles. All of them.
I think it'll be Dark Souls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would they call him?
Artosis.
No.
The
It's the Cindered one? I don't know.
what did they call him?
The Chosen Undead. for the first game.
The chosen undead. Yeah, and it's like when he wins, he's just at the fireplace.
Poker man. Dark Souls would be cool.
It's gonna be Dark Souls.
He'll just feel like a swordy though, right?
I don't know if you keep his animations. Like, what's like typical of Dark Souls combat?
Pyromancy, miracles.
No. Just
weapon.
like the swinging. Is this 200 again? This is like fast.
It looks really fast. What? Nothing hit you there.
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
You lagging?
I don't think so. Okay, for Dark
Oh my
Souls, right?
gosh. Yeah.
I think something that's typical of the combat is they move forward a lot while attacking,
Kinda, yeah.
right? They don't really actually like slam on the brakes.
I think that star's gonna mess you up.
Stars get better handling.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad about every time I went over a wall while using a star.
Huh.
Whoa.
Where'd he go?
Bullet Bull at 4th place?
He probably saved it from earlier. 200cc lets you like do the saving item strat a lot better.
That's true.
But if you're racing,
Oh!
oh, I just got Mario Karted. Come on, let me at least get like 2 points. I'm okay with that. Alright.
We don't have to talk always, too. It's probably much more engaging for anyone who comes in, though.
Yeah, we could just sit in complete silence going, oh!
Should we say any questions, chat? Every 20 seconds?
That's so annoying. What was I talking about? Dark Souls as a character? He'll have a stamina mechanic.
Uh...
And he would have...
sounds
No, but he
terrible.
would also have the dodge roll.
Everyone has dodge roll in this game.
Oh, what if he doesn't have a shield?
I mean, maybe he didn't have an actual dodge roll, but all he has is circle to dodge.
He has
That's
a
his whole
parry.
circle.
He has a parry.
If you block properly.
Yeah, and then they go to helpless mode, and then
You have to be like an instant stop.
No,
right?
like he just stabs him. No, because they don't get knocked back. He just does a stab thing, and it kicks him back. You know, that'd be awesome.
It'd be something.
Because I think something that's normal for Dark Souls, they always go forward while attacking. They go like shunk, 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 and they're always moving forward. And
I don't know if
just-
that's I don't know if that's true.
It's always true.
Okay.
Your regular B switches between weapons, like Pokemon.
I hate this character.
What else would it do, huh?
They should give you Pokemon Trainer.
Oh, here, I got it.
No, they re-released Pokemon Trainer, but it's just a trainer, no Pokemon.
Weirdly, he still levels. It's controversial. Everyone likes the right side.
They released Mr. Mime.
No, he's racist.
Is he?
I don't know.
Jinx?
Wait, no, yeah, just Jinx. Mr. Mime is just,
Weird.
yeah.
It's a creepy.
I hope he's not
It's a
racist.
creepy man who just lives with Ash's mom.
Who's Ash's mom?
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he?
Mime. Oh, what a shell!
He was trying to,
Hit somebody else.
yeah. But he kind of overcorrected. Also, what hit me?
What if they combine kart racing with FPS? The worst combination.
Well, look at a party in the background.
Cross chow.
Haha. FPS with a card. Isn't that PUBG?
Yeah, vehicle combat.
Someone wrote like, why does Halo's Warthog system work well or something where one person's driving, the other person,
Uh huh.
you could do something like
Does it
that.
actually aim properly?
Yeah, because everyone moves slowly in that game.
Yep.
Wahi.
Well, that barely slowed him down.
I don't think he actually got hit.
He did the animation for getting hit.
That's not necessarily mean that he got hit.
Nice.
Really cool. If you go into that side thing that I just ran into too hard,
It slows you down.
yeah.
Kart racing.
Pro trips. Oh,
Kart racing Pokemon. You like I guess that's kart racing RPG. You raise the level of your racer and stuff and give them better stats and abilities.
but they're carts.
No,
Like
the
kart-
racers and karts.
So it's like instead of Waluigi, it'd be Squirtle.
Yeah.
Why are you so fixated on just like?
What? I think it'd be fun, honestly. I think it'd be really fun. Like, they don't have to be battling and reducing each other
Okay.
to 0 health. They could be racing.
You know what the first auto battler was? It was Sonic Adventures 2 with the Chow Garden.
Mario Kart Racing Sim. Okay, sorry, dating sim.
What is a high technical, really difficult?
Cars
game?
you bash against, you get more affection points.
I think it should just be auto battler with fighting. It's like you have like 3 bananas, right? So you like
They
re-roll.
tried that in their battle mode. It was not that great.
You re-rolled and you got 3 banana. So it's like, oh, okay, what can I make with 3 banana? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna chop them up and make chopped banana salad.
What are you even saying, man?
So it's like
Did
talking to
hear
you.
yourself? Chopped banana salad.
Sounds disgusting. Maybe if you fried the banana. Isn't banana a funny word? Banana, banana, banana. Get up!
I'm thinking.
Get up, you're blocking the screen. You're too close to the mic, too. Or you're not positioned properly.
How would you make the game all about MMR?
All about
It's
what?
not about fun, it's just about MMR and getting
Oh.
that number up. No, this is a terrible question. Maybe that's something else.
It's League of Legends, right? It's exactly the same as League of Legends, but you only gain
Ooh,
MMR.
how do you combine a MOBA with kart racing? Like you damage. There's 2 teams of racers, and if you race better, you're damaging the enemy next to certain towers somehow. No, just think about it.
Okay, fine.
I'm serious.
Oh.
That's like missing CS.
Well, CS would be...
Racing well will create
Okay.
more and more obstacles.
CSing,
team.
alright, CSing
Yeah.
would be picking up coins, so you get money. You hit other people to take away their money.
Okay,
You buy items at pit stops.
sure. Can you? What's the equivalent of taking a tower?
Taking a tower. Assuming that it's laps, right?
Laps count towards what? Killing the enemy nexus or what?
Sure, let's say it's...
Maybe both teams are racing in opposite directions. Like it's mirrored for the other team.
I don't like it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why?
Why would you do that? That's dumb.
That's not
That limits the course design so much, too.
Your lane mate is the one person that's going the other direction.
Stupid. I just make it more like arteries. And then people would naturally start splitting up. You know why?
Why?
Because there's a finite number of coins. So you can intentionally go the slow route to get more coins. Also, of course, hitting other people will mean they lose coins.
Yours doesn't seem that. Yours doesn't seem that different from a regular racing game. I like my ideas more. You're just dismissing them.
Well,
like
you can buy items. You can buy
like power ups. So it's the same thing. So you can't use
no
items.
permanent passives. PP.
Like a if they're just on cooldown. The mushroom producer.
I make you sound dumb. Maybe we get 10th
10th?
place.
I made you get 10th place. Oh my goodness.
No, I got -10.
It's a lot.
You know what I love?
When you get low placing, you're always next to another Waluigi.
Are you talking about me?
No. Alright, how
Okay.
about it's Pokemon?
I don't know. Stop saying Pokemon. Okay. So it's a MOBA racer. MOBA racer.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a tower? No. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
What are creeps?
No, shush. Creeps are just coins.
I thought coins were CS.
Alright.
Oh, I see.
So you know how the MOBA map, right? MOBA map, like in League. Do you know what I'm talking about? You're not giving me any answer.
I know.
information. It's divided into two places, two triangles, right?
Yeah.
My territory, their territory.
Uh-huh.
That's the lap.
Okay.
You go like this. You go along your triangle. So there's like that.
Oh, the connecting edge is where you interact?
Yeah, and then the other area is where you start doing I don't know, some other stuff. I don't really care, right? The tower, right?
Is the beginning, the end lap point?
No, like basically more of the track opens up as you kill the tower.
Oh, because then more of it becomes a territory that you race on.
Yes.
So at the end, if all towers are down, is everyone just racing on the same circuit?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
This is a very unfinished idea, and I have
No,
no idea
I
how
like
it
this.
works.
This is cool. This is kind of cool. I want to draw a picture with Sharpie.
There's address on that one. You should use a different paper.
Ah, shit. I Sharpied the mic a bit.
You did?
Yeah.
My audio quality.
I don't think,
Bro.
I don't think that's how that works.
Bro. I hate this map. No, I hate this map. It's all
Would
RNG.
they be going opposite directions along the center or same direction along the center?
I think same direction.
It has to be opposite if taking out a tower, all the towers means they're going in the same direction at the end. Right?
How do you even kill the tower? What does that even mean?
Killing the tower, if CSing is coins, then
I mean, it could just be laps. you
doing
could just
enough
make it as
laps.
simple as
Yeah.
it's just doing laps. It's kind of an amusing idea, actually.
enough coins maybe?
Now, coins is CS. I think you should separate them.
Would the equivalent of the jungler be your one teammate who's on the opponent's course? One of your teammates is on the opponent's side, and their job is just sabotage whenever possible, not even complete as many laps as possible.
I don't think there needs to be jungler. It's fine.
You know what I mean though, right?
No, I know,
That's
but
kind of cool though. Like creating roles within the dynamic too. Don't dismiss it out of hand.
how
just 'cause it
would you
doesn't
do
fit the way you
roles?
like.
How would you do roles?
But I think I like that idea. Like that one of them is the infiltrator. They're always on the enemy side, and their job is just to like throw as many red shells as possible. You know what I mean? And take the money, as much money as possible from the enemy. Whoa! How did that not kill you?
Oh, that's it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Let me think.
This is what we got so far, folks.
You want me to see it? You need to put it closer.
Yeah.
Also, you drew the wedge the wrong way.
No, I didn't.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. What the heck would objectives be? Like dragons gonna respawn, everyone go there or something.
I don't know.
Okay. Alright, let's just figure out fundamental mechanics first, which is just their racing. I think they should go on the same one. Do you know why? Because it's just easier to hit people like that. It's hard to hit people if they're coming from the opposite direction. So it's not as fun.
Then one of them will have to change directions when all the towers are down. One team.
Why?
Because if all the towers are down, then they're both going in different directions when everything's unlocked. Do you know what I mean? Like if it was like this, then when all the towers are gone, then one's going this way, the other one's going this way. So it'd be either in the end game they're going opposite directions, or in the early game they're going in opposite directions.
I mean, you could do what Mario did and like
Reverse
use
it.
the Z-axis. Like these two, can combine. If you just make them group up at a central z-axis point.
Hmm.
I think that actually works.
Okay, I think I know what the equivalent of like creeps can be. So since you mentioned z-axis, right?
I guess
So the courses could be on top of each other, but one is on the enemy's always on your quote-unquote ceiling, right? So let's say they pick up a coin, which is equivalent of CSing, that could drop like an obstacle, right? Where, like just down or up.
I don't understand what this accomplishes.
It's indirect interaction with the opponent.
So everyone's just
It's like
racing on
setting banana
separate
peel.
tracks?
No, just in the beginning. There's still the adjoining edge, but I don't know, man.
I don't like this map very much. What hit me?
Squeeze squid.
I liked how in
You kill jungle creeps by ramming into them with your car.
I liked how in Kirby Era you could actually kill things. You know, by like
Yeah,
grinding against them.
and spinning.
I forget if that game was fast paced or not. Oh no.
It wasn't that fast.
Wow, that was.
We should
that's-
look at Kirby Era gameplay footage to make sure.
Yeah, I think the Hydra gets really fast.
Oh, I remember that one felt really crazy.
Actually, yeah, that would be an example of an item you buy and then you become like this god.
Yeah. Dragoon is like pure evasion.
Yeah, I think they. I wonder how you do rolls. I don't know. Maybe you don't need rolls. I like how in regular league you're first kind of siloed off from each other,
Yeah, I think so too.
and then. Oof. It's really important not to get hit by lightning strikes in this one. Nobody? Damn. If I didn't mess this up earlier, I would have gotten it.
Oof.
I'm bleeding MMR right now. Alright, but
What? Why are we being surreptitious about this?
I don't know.
Didn't you want to do like the full whatever?
Yeah,
Is it because you're getting tired?
yeah.
I could do a couple.
I just want to eat, honestly.
You can eat on stream.
I'm gonna eat one handful of these then.
Wow.
I'm gonna be weak.
Wow. Give me some then.
You're playing.
Give me some.
We can't eat it there, y'all. We eat here.
Oh yeah. Honestly, MOBA card racing sounds really dumb. I don't know how it actually work. God, that was bad. Why is the drift not working? I'm so bad. I'm not pressing down on the button hard enough. I'm so behind.
It is a little chilly, isn't it? Now that I've eaten a snack, I want to wrap up and become a giant cover burrito as well.
Maybe it's finally getting cooler for once.
Is it? Let me check. Yeah, it's kind of cold right now,
We
actually.
could do gimmick streams where all you do is stream Death Stranding.
Isn't that just a regular stream of Death Stranding, though?
No, it's like your only content.
How is that a gimmick?
You know, you keep repeating the game.
Yeah, but the
endlessly.
point of a gimmick is that it's actually fun to watch. What's fun about just watching someone
You could say
one trick?
solidarity with Amazon workers.
I don't think Twitch would be very happy about that.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. They're owned by.
Yeah, they wouldn't really like that. You know, they released their COVID numbers.
Was it bad?
I think they said I think like 20,000 workers got it.
That sounds bad.
Yeah. Not the best.
I played so poorly.
Hmm. Wow, we got -30. This is a bad lobby. We need no. It's actually fine.
I just played poorly.
Nice.
Ooh. We should at least hit 3 hours, I think, generally speaking.
Fair enough. You mean aside from the other thing?
Oh, I forgot about the other thing. Oh, we're over what we normally do.
Yeah. I think what we learned is we need a good snack to keep us going. Oh, look at that alien girl.
Yeah.
She's like purple. She has antennae.
Do,
Do you have anxiety for streaming and stuff?
Yeah.
What if someone you knew?
Came on?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think if it was someone I knew, I'd worry too much. Because I think I come off better here than I do in real life. Except when I'm making loud noises. I don't think this is us at our best either, by the way. Just grinding Mario Kart. This makes more sense for a solo Twitch stream.
Okay,
kind of
no,
full.
okay. Even for a solo Twitch stream, I feel like this is a really hard content too.
Yeah.
Dude, like this.
Oh,
chat-
guys,
Here, I'll do
we're in this cheese
I wanna do
map.
this map.
Oh no, man, it's my turn. We're being engaged and we're. Remember to touch the socials to give him a little tickle. I'll let him know that you care. You remember what's important. Money. The underrated strat, guys. Pick up all the coins, you get faster.
I feel like the coins, weirdly enough, don't matter at all at 200cc.
Yeah.
Because like you go 10% faster, that's just 10% faster off a cliff for me.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a lot of lightning on this stage. Oh.
It scared
It's
me.
hard to see.
What?
Hurts to watch, man.
Do I say stuff when you're 12th place?
Yeah, you say
Ooh. Ouch.
the shortcuts.
I saw it. It was too late.
I
Wow, I
honestly
stole a
think
coin.
for Super Smash Brothers, I honestly think if they redid it, wow. What I say about the lightning? Great job on missing the. Sorry, I'll stop. I think that if they were gonna remake Smash Brothers from the ground up for like a 1v1 experience, I feel like there wouldn't be any back airs. Like
Yeah?
you wouldn't have to worry about turning around and stuff. You'd just always be facing the enemy. I feel like that makes more sense. Like you would still have to back air as an attack, but your character wouldn't be like turning around and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that guy's the same Wiggler. He's your friend.
Fuck him. Sorry.
What's wrong with you? All this cheese going to your brain, making you power mad, power hungry. You know what? The chain chomps are here to like clear out the cheese
What the?
because the cheese creates more cheese and it'll take over the entire world. Cheese Land is actually cursed area. Did you know that?
Oh my god, I don't want your fanfiction.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that there. Oh my god.
It's over.
What's the opposite of patient?
Patient. Ooh, that's a lot of lost MR. Oh.
You don't get to play anymore. Oh my gosh, all the progress.
Alright, let me one more to redeem myself.
10k is
One
just
more
a
to redeem
pipe
myself.
dream. You
One
already
more-
gave me the
one more to
controller.
redeem
It's too
myself.
late.
One
I get
more.
one for sure.
I'm out of here.
Speak up. You have to eat it over there. You can't eat it here. You have to eat it over there. Don't spite me. I've been playing with some of these people for so long. I guess this game's like chill if you like watching a podcast or something, but I feel like it's kind of difficult to have it be the only game that you're playing.
Are you allowed to listen to a podcast on stream?
No, I meant in general, not when you're streaming. Like if I was just playing this game by myself, probably like I don't know, watch Netflix or The Office. Just Office reruns. That guy's Breaking Bad.
The Last Airbender was what we were doing when we were playing together.
Where are we?
You know.
I think reruns are better though because you have to still like you can't watch. When you watch the map.
Couldn't believe how
Wahee.
often you guys were dying against Narg the first time we fought. Never mind, bad topic.
What's wrong with you? Look at all these meta slaves.
Ugh. You can't even get chromas in this game.
Nope. I mean, there's one. Metal Mario, I guess. Or do you mean like zero gameplay impact? I think I would buy skins if this came with skins.
Yeah.
I feel like Nintendo, I don't know. Nintendo has such good game design, but so many of their technicals are so poor. This is the best shortcut in this area. I love that one.
Oof. What do you think about the League PPE items?
They're like okay. Seriously, like that's pretty much all there is to say about it. It's okay. It doesn't do what they think it does.
Yeah, I think it.
Like I'm not gonna.
I don't think it changes the game that much.
It
at all.
doesn't lead to flexible item paths. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think the idea is like they had like that item that does more damage against shields or something.
Does it have a banana? Yeah.
Which is supposed to run if someone goes like that new shield mythic or something.
Okay, I'll play devil's advocate. Yeah? You gonna go ahead of me? Alright, sorry.
That wasn't a very effective devil's advocate.
So they have the biggest core change isn't the items themselves, but the mechanics of the items. Where now they have the mythic item and the legendary item, right? And you can only have one mythic item at a time, and those are going to be the big boy effects.
Yeah.
And that I think is going to be the biggest change of the game, because now you can't just stack every broken item like you could before. Or there's always an opportunity cost now. Like now there's a much. They actually limited the item space a lot, if you think about it.
I don't know. League design wise, I appreciated, you know, like stuff like Kane, where you can be blue Kane or red Kane,
Yeah.
or like how Kaisa can upgrade her abilities and stuff like that. I think the game should have done more stuff like that across all of their characters, like stuff that's like Ags and Dota, where you can change your character's abilities and how they play, depending on what you decide to go that game.
But
Because like blue Kane, red Kane is pretty huge stark difference. Blue Kane's burst assassin, red Kane is like skirmishy tanky boy with percent based damage and kind of annoying to deal with. Right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you just play the optimal one?
There's still like pretty wide variety of blue Kane, red Kanes.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's not all blue Kane, all red Kane. Like you play red Kane against much more tankier matchups, that kind of thing. Which is kind of what That was like the kind of the aspect of the design they wanted to combat, like same build every time, right? Just give like, if there was a version of Evelyn that was much better against tanks, I'd run it, you know? Like when it's a tank heavy lineup, that kind of thing.
You should drink water. I see what you mean. I feel like maybe the form changing thing is something they should do more, like
Talents.
I don't think talents, but maybe just like forms. Like they gave Lux that elemental skin with like 10 different variations, but they could have also just like given her different abilities, given how popular she is. Like in regular Lux, Lux Alpha. But it makes it harder to play around them as a player, as an opponent. That's the issue. That's the cost.
Is it harder to play against Kaisa knowing at some point she gets the invis on her E?
Yeah,
I guess so.
just kind of comes out of nowhere.
How about red cane or blue cane? That's pretty simple.
I don't even know what the difference is.
Oh, you don't?
No. That's like a complete failure. Nothing about red or blue suggests burst. I don't even play Kane, so I don't... I'd have to memorize it. It's like adding more trivia to the game that I need to like learn. It's not good, right? Necessarily.
I guess so.
Whoa, that guy almost hit me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm good. So good.
We get enough for this one, maybe.
Sure. I'll try.
This is now the final race.
I'm fighting Wigs. Oh! Oof. Yeah, you don't want to
The
say...
version of this stage in Double Dash was harder, I think.
Yeah,
It's the
I think
Dino
so.
one, right?
The Dino
DK
one?
Mountain. With dinos.
Oh, that one? I don't know.
Isn't that
Oh! The Dino stage was really hard, I remember, as a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
No!
Wow.
I had a star! No! Oh, it's not the last lap.
Okay.
But I lost my 8. That sucks.
You're what?
I had the 8,
Oh, did you?
yeah. But the lightning hit me before I could star.
Should have used it immediately.
I was trying to.
Oh, save this.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep this mushroom in case of the boo. Oh my god.
Ah,
I had to.
you didn't.
No, I had to because of how me positioning poorly.
Okay. Oh, you beat that
That
guy.
was
okay.
That was third.
Yeah. Good finish.
Good finish. 3 laps, third, 2 coins.
Should have been 3 coins.
16 points, baby. Alright.
Alrighty. This has been Words Per Game Live. We were playing Mario Kart today, kind of as a test to see how this format works out. I think it was good in some parts, bad in some parts. I think it definitely flagged after the first hours.
I think
two.
at the very least, yeah. And also, I think
Conversation was really rambled.
I think one note that I'll make is for conversations in the future, should probably try to tie it more to Nintendo properties. Maybe that's why TFT might be a good pick.
I don't know if that's true. Maybe, but like, I don't
It's
care
a
if
matter of-
conversations meander.
It's not a matter of meandering. It's a matter of like,
Relevancy, sure.
yes, the Venn diagram of the subjects you pick of like Mario Kart and like other topics. You want them to overlap as much.
So we could talk about astronomy now, right?
Yeah, you could, because that's space stuff always comes up during the stage select as well.
Yeah.
We could talk about SpaceX or whatever. Anyways, that's gonna be it for us for today. We'll be on with the show part probably tomorrow.
Thought Style, Kamado.
Yeah.
This is Words Per Game Live. If you watch, thanks for checking us out. We're probably gonna be, I don't know if we're gonna keep doing YouTube content actually, right? But
Unless stated otherwise, we'll be here.
Yes.
Alright, GG's.
Wait, why? Are we gonna do a final stream if we decide to transition?
I just wanted to say, unless stated otherwise.
Okay. All right. See ya, folks.
Wow. Wow. We should have like an exit image instead.
Yeah.
Instead of fading to black, it should be fading to an image. But anyways, yeah.
I like the TV thing, yeah. Right, end it.
Alright, alright.
Come on.